Alright, today's game is One King is Enough, a roguelike game where you build your kingdom to expand your territory. Adventure, we played the demo a lot back in the day, Goblin tutorial, and now we're going to play the full release, see what's new. So click start to begin, put a house down. So I've got 4 guys because my castle, if I can look at it real quick, gives us 4 guys and we get 10 gold periodically just on its own, and an extra 10 gold every time one of my guys bumps it. So passive income every once in a while. Put a house down, it cost me 200 gold. And 2 guys are jumping out of it. It takes coins to play cards. And so we gotta save up more coins, so I can move around and stuff like that. And so I've got 3 opponents over here. These are little goblin huts right now. I got enough money to put down another building. We can zoom in by right-clicking. Yep, drag and choose. Okay, sure. So you can right-click and get information. So your guys bounce around. Every time there's an empty tile, my guys hit it for the first time, I gained 5 gold just like that. Trees currently don't give any money for hitting them. There's modifiers that can make that happen though. But like once it's gone from like neutral, like the green here is neutral, that's neutral. This color here, some people call it green, some people call it black, some people call it gray. I think it's technically green because there's a green bar right there, and that's red for reds, but it's like a grayish green, whatever. Like the true like neutral green here gives you 5 gold. Also I've got money, so put down more houses. The more territory you have, the more points you get. Each of these represents 1 tile. I've got 82 tiles right now. The player with the most points wins the round, so we want to keep building more things, so that'll like help me get more tiles, and later on there's other modifiers that give me more stuff for that. And on this first level here, it's pretty easy. Just put down a bunch of houses because it's the first level of the campaign. I've looked into things a little bit already on the campaign here. Not a lot, just the first couple levels. And we win this one pretty handily here. That's just the first round though, we're not done. That's the first round, the first level of the campaign. We dust them because they're just the goblins. And we gain a full star for getting first place over there. This guy is actually a little bit misinforming us here. It's first place is a full star, second place is a half star. Third should be a half heart lost. Fourth place lose a full heart if it's the same as demo. And now we get to choose cards. For example, the bomb, I can place it for 100 gold and place it anywhere like within my territory. After 10 seconds, it'll turn different stuff into farmland, which is good for clearing stuff out, so we'll take that. The street stall, every time we hit it, it gives me 3 gold. It's economy, so we'll take that as well. The dojo costs 300 gold. Every time I take it, I get 4 archers. So we'll also take a dojo. And now we begin round 2. You can put your things down. Yeah, I get it. There's time controls. You can put down your house over here. You can also put that down before you click start. I just like to get moving along. Over here, you can see like the overall round progress. We've got 1 star. We need 2 more to win this. Normally it's 5 stars and 5 hearts. 4 hearts, I forget which. But this is also, let's just show the bomb off a little bit here, because it's this is the first level's tutorial, so it's on easy mode here. Well, it kind of teaches us the game. The bomb's going to explode over here and blow this up any second now. There it is. Now that wall's gone, and we no longer bounce off that wall like we're bouncing these walls. Normally I can't like damage those. Put a street stall down over here. When guys hit it, I get 3 gold. Same thing with the tea house. The tea house gives 5 gold every time that gets hit. The game is about balancing, getting your economy going so you can get money faster so you can afford more and more expensive things other than just like default generic houses. Like this dojo that costs more, things that cost even more are even better. Also the goblins, they look different. They got little pointy heads for whatever reason. 300 gold, slapped on this over here. Also didn't mention, there's maintenance over here. They're talking about it right now. Once your population surpasses 10, you pay, I think it's 10 gold per villager. And so we now have to pay maintenance costs every 30 seconds. And that'll be that little like, whoop, sound effect. The sound effects for a lot of you to hear. That goes off occasionally. So once that little thing gets full, we're going to lose 70 gold. That's the maintenance for having tons of people. Usually it's worth it to have the extra people, even if you're paying the maintenance. Because unless it's just a bunch of soldiers, the soldiers, they bump the economy, like right there. The archer hit that, didn't give me money, but like, generally speaking, it's worth it to have this price here because your guys are just bouncing and getting you more money and also controlling your border, so usually don't want to worry about the maintenance too much. And we are dominating this round over here because the goblins, they only start with 2 guys, where I start with 4, and they only have 5 basic income, I have 10, and also on the first level here, the first rounds, they're not building anything. It's a freebie. It's really hard to lose the first campaign level here, which is new. This wasn't the demo. We played the demo a while back, but campaign's new to the full release here. And there's also new cards and stuff, and new unit types. In the final battle, you have to get first place for full star. Second, third, fourth, you lose a full heart. The caravan is sturdy. It has double the hit points, and it moves automatically every 10 seconds. It'll move of its own volition. I don't have to do anything with it. It'll move to farmland nearby and get some hit points, and anytime an enemy bounces into or attacks with an arrow, it makes money. So it's both economy and also just kind of like harasses the enemies a bit. This is a legendary card over here. You get double building projectiles if you have towers or magic towers. That's useful and also helps your main base, but currently that's not relevant to my build. But this combos with the caravan, so caravan counts as building. It's kind of like a horse and buggy kind of thing. When a building, including the caravan, is attacked, I get 2 gold. So the caravan will give me 11 gold if I had that out, instead of just the 9. The casino costs 500 gold. Every time it's hit, there's a 3% chance of getting 350 gold and 97% chance of getting nothing. I mean, we have rerolls here. I can click this to reroll and go for different options. I don't want any of those. Rerolls go up by 3 after each round ends, and there's other ways of getting rerolls as well. You also can use them in the match as well. They're also kind of cumulative. I will take the Fortune Telling Hall, costs 300 gold, and there's a 10% chance of getting 70 gold every time it's hit, so better odds of it actually giving me some money. You can see I've got 25 territory points already, if I can talk properly, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 25 total. Slap a house down for 200 gold over here and start the round. Get to work, my boys. Make me some money. In the first season, like on the demo, when I played the demo, like we played a bunch. Put down a tea house for some economy here. I would play the game unedited with the game's music playing. For this first video here, I'm doing a bit of editing because, this first level is just like a guaranteed win. You can't lose. Not the most exciting thing here, but a lot of people won't remember the game or won't remember it that well. Also, there'll be new viewers who've never heard of it before, so we kind of like, for those of you who are new here, kind of showing everything here. For those of you who've seen the game before, we gotta kind of like breeze through this. And we'll decide later on if we want to do editing the whole way through or go back to doing unedited videos on it like we did before. We'll see. Because the game actually is pretty nice watch unedited as well. Bomb's going to blow up any second now and clear that out for me. I think it destroys trees as well. It also will get rid of water. I could put down more closer here and got some of the water out of the way. Let's put a caravan over here. That big square around it was the range that I could potentially teleport in. Enemy, I think, was about to hit it, but missed. No, I think the enemy hit maybe this tile or something. Not sure. They should have hit it. There, guys can move into their territory. And there we go. It's getting hit. So maybe... Okay, the arrows hit it and I made money, but when they're bumping it, I'm not. Did they change it? They might have changed it. It used to be when they bumped it, I made money. But bumping it's not making money anymore. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Okay, okay. Not sure those other bumps didn't really register. Okay, it's working now. Okay, good. So, let's give me that. If I put down the Intelligence Bureau, now when it gets hit, I should make 11 gold per hit. If we can see... yeah, a 9 and a 2. Total of 11. So that's making me extra money down there, improving my economy. Let's put down this house over here. This guy's actually doing quite well over here. I need to put more guys on the board. I didn't put enough, like, housing. I guess you can. If you put down no structures, maybe you could lose this camping thing here. Street stall. We only have 30 seconds left in the round. There's not much point in putting a street stall down. It won't really pay for itself in time. It costs 100 gold to hit down. It needs to get hit 33 times just to break even. It's not going to get hit 33 times in 20 seconds by this amount of guy, so... I'll just put more stuff down and try and beat this guy over here. If you actually click on them, you can see he's got 123. I've got 112. I got some catching up to do over here. I could blow this open over here or wait for the dojo. A few seconds left. I think he'll get us here. We have hearts to spare. It's not a big deal. He got us that time. That's fine. We have hearts to spare as part of the game. We'll get them next time. And next time I'll focus on actually putting units on the board rather than trying to like show what's this. I was trying to show up what the cards do, but this is also good because this is something you can learn here about the game is when you lose, you're forced to trash a card. So what do I want to get rid of here? Let's get rid of I don't know. Let's re-roll here. Let's get rid of like a tea house or something. Here the bomb. I think we're fine without the bomb. Now I can show off a tower. Sturdy on activation when it gets hit by something bumping into it or something. Attack 1 lands in 3 squares. Also, other ways to activate things I can show you later. Get tower. Also, even though we lost, we do get to choose 3 more crowd. Win or lose, you get to choose 3 cards to add to your deck. I'm not worried about economy. I could use a long wall. 200 gold. Very sturdy. It has 5x hit points. Sturdy has double hit points. Very has 5x hit points. You put it free placements. You can put it anywhere in your territory, even next to other buildings. You can rotate it and extends 4 squares in specified direction. So give me that long wall, and I'll take another tower. Don't get me wrong. Like this first campaign level is actually very good for like teaching people who are brand new to the game what's going on in a low stress environment. It's well done. I've played the demo like a bunch. So for me, it's kind of like you gotta zoom through, but also kind of show you guys what's like going on a little bit. tower, we can put this tower over maybe like right here. Also, I didn't mention, these little things right here, whoever controls the tile with these little house on it, gains an extra unit. You just saw the guy pop out of there. So, and also, if the enemy hits it back to neutral, I lose that guy. If they hit it and goes back to their territory, they gain that guy. So, bit of RNG where they'll spawn. If you can control those, get some more dudes. I'm not sure if they affect your maintenance costs or not, but it is useful to have them. Let's get a... Also, when rounds are really short, like 2 minutes, maybe a little over 2 minutes, there's not a ton of point in doing economy. Economy is more relevant to the rounds are like over, like the longer rounds. 2 minutes, I don't even bother economy, just put down units, really. Also, when the tower gets hit, it shoots an arrow, much the same way that these buildings here, and mine as well, if a tile's too close and they get cleared out, they will also shoot arrows out in defense. So, let's try and put some more towers in the region. Get some more pressure over here. And again, towers can only be activated by like by certain unit types. Warrior types like archers, when they bump buildings, they don't activate them. Activation only happens by certain types, since like combat types don't activate things. We are dominating this round. Also, you did see that thing, it was quick, but you saw the thing shoot right there in that tile. Because anything with like a 1-2, I think it's like this kind of range around here, they'll shoot back to reclaim. I think it's only when they're hit. Yeah, I can't remember how it works. I think it's only when they're hit. When I first started the demo, it was they would just by default shoot at things nearby on a timer. Now I think it's only when they're bumped into by units will they shoot back to clear a tile. I think it got changed at some point, unless I'm misobserving what's going on. That should be the win there, but we're not done. That's only the first level of the campaign. That was really just the tutorial. We gotta get to the point with like actual real threat. Also, there's a bit of a bug in the game, a minor one. I'm sure it'll get fixed. I'll explain in a second once this guy's done. Yep, in my face. Next level of the campaign. But the bug is, if I were to click this and quickly, like I click it, but I move my mouse off too quickly, it doesn't register the click, even though it should. You have to like sit here for like, leave your mouse on there for like a half second or a second before you move your mouse away for it to register the click. And now we're starting a new campaign. Every time you start a battle or a run, you get to pick 3 cards to start. Monastery, you get 4 monks. So let's grab the monastery, get those 4 monks. And then the flag costs 10 gold. It's an outpost, means you start with it in your hand. Starts at the top of the deck. And on appearance, you can discard your hand. It means when I place it down, it's a way of like swapping out your hand if you don't like your starting hand. The clock store costs 200 gold, and automatically every 3 seconds it gives me 10 gold without being hit. So even if my villagers hit it, there's no extra gold. It's just every 3 seconds 10 gold. We'll take that, just kind of show what that's all about. You also start with 6 rerolls that can be used out in that menu or in here. Let's go ahead and plunk down my house over here and click start. My guys go out, plus so 4 from here, 2 here. I've got should be 6 guys rolling around. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means there might be a little tiny village. I think, yeah, there's a little village right back there. Yep, you can see when this thing gets bumped into, there's a little village back there giving my 7th guy, where he's coming from. If I don't like this hand, I can use the flag. I mean, I'll put down the clock store here to show you the passive income coming from it. Every 3 seconds gives me 10 gold. There's also modifiers for that later on. If I don't like this hand, I can put the flag down, like so, and it just discards my hand. Also, there's an ability to demolish things. Yep. Yeah, we know. You can only do it twice per round. He's explaining things, I'm explaining them. I can get rid of that. Free up some space if I want to. There's a weird things game where like, if you control a tile, build something to destroy the things on the tile, you lose control of the tile, which is weird. I feel like destroy the building, you should still have control of the tile, but it's a minor qualm on my part. The monks, you put these guys down. The monks, they have hammers. The way they work, normally when one of these guys hits a building, they hit it and then just bounce away like that guy did. If you look at this monk here, he's going to hit and then hit again. They hit twice. They hit and they try to circle back and hit again. He'll hit a building, try to hit again. Every time they hit a building, they try to go back and hit it again. So they get like double value. So they're very good for activating buildings. Their whole thing is that like they double tap buildings. They're very good for hitting towers. They're very good for hitting economy. That's what they're for. So they just love hanging around buildings and doing great things. Now in this time we actually have a proper enemy, the rebels. So we're over here yellow. We've still got 2 goblins still, so the second level still in the campaign still not crazy hard. We have an actual enemy now because they have 4 guys instead of 2, and they're basically their building does the same thing as mine. They're building their deck. You can check enemy's decks. He's going for he's just got a signboard and a coat of arms over here. Goblin, this guy over here, can't see his deck for a reason, but he is building things. He's got a cow over here. Explain those things later, I guess, as they pop up in my builds. Doing pretty well, but red's also doing pretty well because we're at a point where red no longer has I no longer have an advantage on red compared to I doing these. Like these guys, they get half the gold I do. They start half the guys. I just have a definitive advantage on them all the time, unless I just don't build enough houses like I did that one round. This guy, we're on equal footing, and that's where the game gets interesting. That's where the game gets fun, when it's like me and a bunch of old guys in the same level, right? We win that one, but only by 5 points. It was actually pretty close. Imagine if there's 3 guys of the same, got a full victory star there. Imagine there's 3 guys who are like an equal footing with me. It's actually a good challenge. The quarry costs 100 gold and gives buildings max hit point up by 10. So most default buildings have 10. I'll make up to 20. So for regular buildings, that effectively doubles their hit points and also combos with other things. We can check out the spring over here. I also need to make sure I get an actual viable build, but we'll get some new things here. Spring costs 200 gold. On activation, the activated villager accelerates by 100% for 2 seconds and jumps to a tile within 10 seconds. Basically, guy comes in and bumps it, and then gets like jumped all the way to like front lines or somewhere, and they'll prioritize attacking and stuff. So it can bounce guys to front line. It doesn't bounce them over like water though. This crystal costs 300 gold. Every point, oh yeah, sorry, let me start. Costs 300 gold, and it has an automatic effect activation interval, meaning it makes things that trigger automatically do it faster. So the thing that took 3 seconds before now should take 2.4 seconds. It makes things trigger faster. To like summarize that a little more concisely than I did the first few attempts. Sorry about that. And go ahead and start real quick. Get my guys down. And also, you might be wondering what this chest is here. Sometimes you'll get a treasure chest with some free money in it. There is some game logic. You can also demolish if you don't want it there. There is some game logic for why that is. It's based upon like how is your deck doing compared to their deck doing. I'm sure the rules for it have changed since I played the put a bit of Kami down over here. There was a logic for it back in the demo, but it's been a long time since I played the demo, so I have no idea what the logic for the chests are now. Because we got first place that round, but we still got 100 gold in the chest. It used to be if you didn't get first place, you might get a chest, or it's relative to like what level their deck is on compared to yours. I don't know what it is anymore. He was constantly, the developers constantly I think it's one man, like a one dude doing it the entire game. He was tweaking a lot, fixing it. But let's get this spring out here. Let's put the spring over here just to show it's got massive range, bigger than I remember. Holy crap. Let's put it right there and see what happens when my guys bump into it. It launches them forward, jumps them through the air. They hit nothing while they're in the air. Then they land on the ground, and then they get a little speed boost for a couple seconds. I think it's 2 seconds. Quickly hitting some enemy tiles. And it's actually allowing us to get some great pressure over there. Another house over here to have more guys. The spring is allowing us to really like accelerate the rate at which we hit their tiles and push their stuff back. These guys, the goblins are building a little bit now. I think the first like campaign level, it's tricky because like there's levels and there's like rounds within levels here. The first match we did against when there's 3 goblins, they weren't building stuff, I don't think, but now they are. Not a ton, but also their economy's a bit low, right? Now red's gonna be the real threat. Looks like he's got an arrow. Okay, that's gonna like tell his guys to move that direction whenever they get near it. This will hit and activate other buildings. I'll explain this more when I grab them. But clearly we're gonna dominate this round. If you want to, you can speed up like this. I probably won't do it too much, except for when I'm trying to like wrap up around. Mostly just because it's kind of like not as calming. Here's the quarry. I'll put it down. It gives buildings more hit points for taking hits, but it doesn't really like show it anywhere. You just have to kind of like know that they have 10 more hit points now when we put it down. This guy's making a good comeback, but we had a good like head start on him. So we do win that first round there, or second round rather, by a lot. The spring did good things for us. Get a full victory star for it. And this is new to the full release. There are emblems. Emblems grant special powers in future battles. If I had lost some health, I could restore some health over here. I can get 10 more rerolls, which sometimes can be very good throughout. Combo, increased chance of a special offer. That's good. I'll wait till I get one before I do that. Let's reroll. Show me some more. Get 1 legendary card. I'm in. Hopefully it's one I can afford. Which one do I want? Of these 3, I don't want any. If I reroll, will give me 3 more choices? It will. Good. That's honestly a really good emblem. Guaranteed just to reroll down until you get the exact legend that you want. That's really good. That's a really good emblem. Okay, I rerolled a few times. Over here we have like a better version of the crystal mine thing, right? Down here we had the regular crystal. It's got a 0.8 automatic, which makes things like 80% faster, whatever it is. This is 65% faster, so it's an upgraded version of that. We will take that. It costs 800 gold to put down, so it's expensive to place. Now our second card choice here. This is a special offer. I believe it's called a combo offer. Anything I get here is guaranteed to combo with something I have in my deck. If I reroll the next card choice, it should also combo. I think we want to go for another crystal, right? Or I could reroll and try to get another clock store would be good. Yeah, so we actually have more economy, right? Yep, I think that's a perfect choice to add in, another clock store. And we just randomly got another legendary, the Pot of Duplication. On appearance, create a copy of the leftmost card in your hand. This card does not return the deck. Even if you demolish it, you can only use it one time, but I can use that, and in a battle, if I have a card that's in the left side of my hand, like if I want to duplicate this, you know, and I had the other thing, I could duplicate it. So keep going here. 4 minutes, I've got time to build some economy. Chest has 200 gold in this time. Already slapped 5 out of it. Give me a tea house for economy here since I don't have any houses in my hand. I might use the flag to re-roll here. Not worry about power duplication you want to use later in the round. Let's get more economy going. Let's put you just out of the way over here for now. I'll destroy you later. Clock store, need you to give me some economy. I can put it near the wall. When I did the demo, somebody did some play testing, and one of the things they found out was like, how do you tell what's the best place to put buildings for getting the economy to get more hit more times? If you want a building to get hit, like the tea house, you want to have empty space on all the sides around it. If you put it in the corner, like the more sides that are exposed to get hit, the more money it makes, basically, is all there is to it. Let's put you there. So if I want this thing to get hit less, I put it near the wall, so only 3 sides this will get hit less. My guys spent less time hitting this, more time hitting the tea house. That's kind of the logic there. Assuming the person instructed me correctly, which I assume they did. They said they ran some simulation, so it's probably somebody who's like familiar with like game dev or something. I don't know how they did it. Also, you can like look at your enemies and see what kind of builds they're doing. This guy has a frontier shop. This is a new card, costs 300 gold. It's an outpost, meaning it starts in your hand at the start of each round, and on hit it gets 7 gold, which is pretty good. It's like a bit more expensive to put down, but it gives more gold. It's like a slightly better tea house. It's kind of nice. More houses for more dudes. How are we doing over here? You guys are not worried about so much because you're just the goblins. The goblins are not really a huge threat. Once you get further in the campaign, I imagine there will be no goblins. And in PvP, I'm pretty sure there are no goblins. Clock store for just some timed economy. Need to place a crystal thing down, but this one's expensive to place early. There's a wall over here, so this is our first example of a wall being played. Red played that down over here. That's the wall. It's a small wall, only goes 2 tiles in a certain direction. And they've put it this way, so it's like the first default tile and then 2 more. A monastery, put these guys down here to slap these tea houses for some money for me. Also, they will attack regular tiles too, just not as aggressively as other units. A spring here to put pressure on red would be good, because if you can destroy some buildings, they have less economy. If you can prevent them from building into your space and area, that's good. If I put this house down over here and save some money, I could use the pot of duplication to duplicate the crystal mine, which, once my economy goes crazy in the later rounds, will be very good for us. So pot of duplication, put it right there, and now we have another crystal mine added to our deck. Now we have 2 of these, and this thing will just disappear then at this round, regardless of whether I demolish it here or not. And did I save the crystal mine? Just kind of show it off, maybe. So you look at the clock houses, clock stores are going every 3 seconds to make me 10 gold, regardless of these guys hitting them and do nothing to them. Also, the spring is doing fantastic work putting pressure on this guy over here. We're doing so much damage to this guy, destroying his buildings, keeping him busy over here. Let's put the crystal mine down now, and now these will go 65% faster. You can see it going faster. Also, you can click on it and see it's now down to 2 seconds instead of 3 seconds, because that's how the math works out. I have another crystal over here. I can put you down like this over here, and now you activate every 1.6 seconds. So you can do the math. We're getting that 10 gold almost twice as fast as we were before. And that's how you accelerate your economy, kind of like an automated economy kind of thing there. Also, I put down almost all the cards in my deck. I didn't realize it because I wasn't paying attention, but I was looking here, but we just destroyed a castle. And it's limited around, it'll be ranked last. It's called Downfall in this game. And Downfall usually is a good thing for you, because you won't get 4th place, but sometimes it's technically possible for, you know, say this guy had a ton of units, he comes down and takes all his land and pushes me away from 1st place. Usually, so like sometimes every once in a while it can be bad for you. You're like, or if I'm not near the downfall, let's do the next crystal mine. And now we're up to every 1 second we get 10 gold. So because of these crystal mines, we tripled the income rate from these things. It's pretty nice. So up to us here, maybe quarry for hit points. You know you're doing good when your economy's going well enough that you play every card before the round ends. That means your economy's in a strong place. Dominated that round, even with an actual like proper opponent over there. Also, the game, I don't know if I mentioned it, we're doing the campaign single player. There is also a multiplayer mode that's kind of like the main focus of the game. It's asynchronous PvP. You're playing other players' decks from the past, controlled by bots in the future. It's like, what do we have over here? Wonders are a new thing in the game, or not a new thing in the game, like new thing in the video here. Haven't seen so far. These things, they cost a lot, but they have like really powerful effects. Let's try this one. So it costs 2,000 gold to put down, but for every building I have down, I gain 10 victory points for having this thing out there. So it's a good way if you have a bunch of expensive buildings to get a bunch of free victory points. Since we have an automatic build, where we're accelerating the way things activate, we can look into the Witch's House. It costs 300 gold. Every 16 seconds, it will automatically attack one land within 4 squares with magic, and it has an area of effect of 1 by default. You can modify those things later. So we will take the Witch's House. Ooh, special offer, another combo. We only have 2 clock stores, which is not a ton. So let's get a third one, although another Witch's House is tempting, but just make sure you have enough, get the economy cooking right earlier in the rounds. The round's 5 minutes long now. Go ahead and start. I've got 200 gold. I've got a monastery in my hand, which, the monastery doesn't really mesh with the automated build thing, but it is still 4 units for the cost of only 300, which is a lot better than spending 200 gold for regular house that only gives you 2 units. And they also will double tap this chest faster, and they'll hit the castle and try and hit it again. So that's useful. And I'll give them a tea house to slap. Right now we got a bit of a mixed economy. We've both got manual hit economies, manual activation, guys bumping to them, and also an automated economy, the clock stores and the crystal. So this would be a mixed economy build we have, which sometimes can be a good thing. This guy's going for manual hit economy over here. You got a random wall. I will say the AI / bots, not actually proper AIs, like bots, they aren't necessarily the smartest at placing certain buildings and things, which is fine. Quarry, let's put the, do I need the quarry right now? No. Let's actually re-roll, use the flag to re-roll all that. And another clock store to improve my economy a bit. A crystal to speed them up. 1 crystal takes them 3 seconds down to 2.4 is how often they'll activate. That affects, all automatic things on the screen for me. But not like their automatic stuff, they have it. Let's keep cooking our economy early. If you're not getting pressured too much early on, it's good to focus on your economy very heavily at the start of things. Which in our case is both on hit and automatic. Let's put a spring, so we're getting a lot of action. Let's put a spring over here, and we'll try and bother, something bother you more. We're kind of going that way. I would like to be able to zoom out a little bit more. The game does, or have an option to turn off the UI. I've said this in the feedback as demo developer. Apparently didn't hear it. I made a lot of videos. It's hard to hear all the feedback. Or give me an option I want to be able to press a button and make the UI disappear, so that way if I want to stare at the screen I can do better, or just let me zoom out more. I'd like to be able to see everything's going on at once. It'd be kind of nice. It's not a big deal, but it'd be kind of nice. Let's put down the Witch's House. Let's do it right over here. And then now it's every 12.8 seconds. We have a crystal out there. It will attack 1 land and 5 squares of magic. And we can see the magic attacks. Also, give me another clock store right here for more economy. Another tea house out over here for more economy. Also, when your units, sometimes your units that are out and about just randomly yeet back to your base if they're away for too long. There's the attack, and it's got an area of 1, so it hits the 1 tile and also 1 around it. So it's really a 3x3. It hits 1 tile and then 1 that way, 1 that way, 1 that way, 1 that way. I think it also does diagonal. So that's what that does. Get more dudes out here so they can bump more stuff. Yeah, so 1 tile with an area of 1 means 1 around it, so it does a 3x3. So area of 2 would be 5x5 maybe? Kind of crazy. But it can take out some of your economy. You can eventually take out their building if you do enough damage to it. The buildings don't recover hit points, so they have a certain special thing. Crystal Mine puts you out over here. Now you will activate every 8.3 seconds. So these two are making it go almost twice as fast. That's very good for us. This guy's freaking out over here. Okay, now he's fixed himself. We're doing damage to these guys over here. The spring's helping us a lot, I think. Also putting some damage on you. They're desperately trying to control things over here. My guys are going in and doing some damage. I'd like to be able to downfall them. That'd be pretty fun. Crystal Mine over here. Now you'll activate every 5.4 seconds, but I think you're kind of at your, you don't have the range to hit there. Maybe you do. What's your range? 5 squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can hit that sometimes. Just save it for the statue of Marble Duke to give me some more victory points, just to really rub salt in their wounds. But there's really not a whole lot of threat to us right now. Unless this guy really ecos up a lot and gets more units on the board. Sometimes being too spread out can be a problem. Most of my guys are down here. This guy put down a building that gives him like 20 villagers, which does exist. At least it did in the demo. Those villagers could quickly overwhelm me and destroy my building, so my guys aren't really back there to defend it. So sometimes being a bit spread out is too much. Let's put this down here. And now we've instantly gained a bunch more victory points. You can check it and see we've gained 30 more, which means I have 3 buildings that have a cost of 500 or more. Not sure that includes itself. That tree is over there because this over here periodically will shoot out trees. Let's increase my building hit points just in case. Looks like he's making a bit of a comeback over here. Probably he's got more. Yeah, he's got a large house, gives him 8 more villagers, so that puts a bit more pressure on us. Let's stay the whole time. Also, my guys are like busy down here, dominating these guys. How often are you attacking? Every 5.4 seconds, that's right. Red's making a comeback, because my guys are busy down here, not really defending up here very much, but luckily the time should wrap up before he damages my buildings too much. And we get another win. Keep on going. That gives us that. Now the final round here, first place gives you a full star, second, third, fourth, you lose a full heart for that final like star. Final battle has finally begun. Ooh, I want both of these. Having 13, like another pod duplication can help my economy go crazy. I can duplicate anything I want. I mean, I can't duplicate this or this, but any other card, right? My economy is already really good, so I don't really need to duplicate economy. This doesn't get that much. I think the best thing to duplicate is nothing. Just get the apartment, gives me 13 villagers, actually very useful for me right now. So I'm kind of lacking on units. And then another witch's house for more of the like attacking power, right? Although Great Wall's tempting. They've changed how the bank works. Costs 800 gold. On appearance, gain 2,000 gold. After 20 seconds or when destroyed before then, pay 2,000 gold. And victory points X minus 20? What does that mean? You just lose 20 victory points? I don't understand it. I think the developer really wants to be a bank card that's got some kind of like loan thing going on. I just don't understand why you would ever want that. Lose 20 victory points, get 2,000 gold, but then lose it. Then you're like have to wait forever to play anything. Just give me a bomb. I don't understand why you'd ever want the bank. There's probably like one very specific niche case why you'd want to be spend 800 gold, then down to 0, gain 2,000 instantly. Let's put down I think the start. It's gotta be like some very specific niche case. Also, I like this new map. It's kind of cool. Very specific niche case of like, oh yeah, you spent 800 down to 0, gain 2,000, put down a wonder, then you're down to 0, and then, oops, 20 seconds later you're down to negative 2,000. You can't play anything for the next like minute. So like maybe at the very end of the round to quickly get out a wonder. That has to be it. You use that bank. If your economy isn't strong, you can use that to, at the very end of a round, in the last like 19 seconds, quickly put out a wonder that gives you an extra 30, 50 points like this one does. So, yeah, there are like specific niche cases where you can use that for value. Also, these boxes are fun. You kind of hit them in these, a couple hits and they're gone. Let's put a spring over here so we pressure this guy more than the other ones. Although one that doesn't work as well when like we're on top of it, gotta clear some more stuff around it. There we go. Great value. Clock store. Give me that economy. Again, only the second level of the campaign, so still not, the most challenging yet. Still even have 3 legit opponents. I just have the 1. He's going heavy on his economy early. It's a smart build for him. Put tea house down. Focus on the eco. And I guess having some villagers to like, slap the economy, right? Tea house for you. Tea house for 2. An example of where a downfall would be bad for me. If red downfalls this guy, I get none of that territory, at least not at the moment, because also you can't build it. I didn't mention you can't build buildings right next to each other, except for like a few exceptions. Like the walls can go in between. If he gets downfalled, I'm nowhere near to getting that territory. It'll just be red and maybe a little bit of blue getting all that territory. So it'd actually be pretty bad for me if this guy gets downfalled, because I would just make him a lot stronger. Unless I'm strong enough to, like, beat him anyways, right? But in a close match, sometimes the downfall of one particular enemy can do bad things for you. He's got a windmill here. What this does, it kind of blows enemies away a little bit. Bristol, boost my economy. Every 2.4 seconds, good. Now if I were to downfall this guy, I would get most of this. Red, and this guy would fight for some scraps of it. So this guy going downfalled, great for me. This guy going downfall, bad for me. This guy getting downfalled, probably great for me just because that guy's a goblin. Otherwise it'd be like 50-50, right? Unless I'm a lot stronger. Let's put the witch's house. Well, I do want to be able to reach you. Maybe I'll wait till I'm like get my things maxed out, my crystals, right? Crystal mine, down you go. You guys are cooking every 1.6 seconds. That's good. We're damaging his buildings over here. Is excellent. That'll hurt his economy if we can destroy that. His arrows are reaching over to here, so I probably want my witch's house somewhere along this line. Put you right there, and hopefully you don't get destroyed. If it gets destroyed, I think it goes back into your deck, and he's got to pay more to place it again. And let's put a tea house over here for more money. And put down more dudes, which to do things. Now my witch's house is already doing damage, destroying things over here. Yes, damage their tiles. It's closest castle. The castle's pretty good about shooting back to reclaim it, but only when it's hit. And it's shooting 2 projectiles because this building right here, the armory gives him +1 building projectiles, so now it's shooting 2, and the bell here shoots 2. I could be cheeky and put an apartment right here and then spam out those 13 villagers in that area to quickly take down some of the stuff like that. Does the bell activate when I hit it? No. Destroyed both his bells, which is great. So those things won't be helping his economy so much over there anymore. I could use a bomb to try and destroy all of this to give my guys better access down to here. Put down a quarry so these buildings are less likely to get destroyed. Another witch's house, maybe over here to apply some more pressure on you. Can I downfall you before the time runs out? Is the final round here. Of this, yeah, destroy more buildings, destroy more buildings. Another crystal mine. So you activate every 5.4 seconds is great. Love that. I need more pressure. Your hit points down to half. Try my best to destroy if I can. I could bomb more stuff. I could bomb this out of here. Gives me a few more tiles. Bombs get more and more expensive. I don't really need to place this down. We got plenty of victory points. It's more at this point. It's more about just trying to like destroy this guy. Just like rub salt in the wounds, right? It'd be kind of neat if there's a card that you could place that like do. You know, put down the bomb, it'll damage a building, 2 or 3 hit points, something like that. Be kind of neat. You don't want to be too overpowered, right? But put a bomb down, it'll do 1 damage to a building. It's better than none, right? Does in this case. We might downfall him. We might downfall him. Come on, he's so close. Come on. How are you getting... Oh, he's got the... Hey, we did it. We downfalled red. Let's go. And we got enough money to put down this for... I got 4 buildings cost more than 500. Does the bomb count for that? Is that we got an extra one? Now all his space will become mine. This guy would have gotten a bit of it, but he's just so weak because it's goblin, right? Once we get to like more difficult opponents, we won't always downfall. Do you affect that? You cost 800. Does that affect you? It does! Okay! So even if the building doesn't start at above 500 cost, if it gets to above 500 cost, it will count towards that. If it's like one that comes back to your deck after being played, or if it gets destroyed and comes back at more cost. There's more than one way to like get that going. But that's it. We've won the second level of the campaign. Let's go to the third. Victory. Next up is the Jungle Sanctuary. Let's do it. Choose our cards. Let's look at this one over here. Book. Costs 200 gold. On appearance, you gain +2 rerolls, which persist through the whole run, unless you use them. But you can't like demolish it and cheese. I was doing that in the demo bunch. Until they fixed it. And here we have the Frontier Shop, costs 300 gold. On Outpost on activation, gain 7 gold. I want that. And to hit that, we can have the Monastery, 300 gold, gain 4 monks. Yes, please. And here, this time, we still have 2 goblins, but now we have a different building type. This is new. This is not in the demo. It has 4 villagers. They look different here. Gets 10 gold. So same as the other one, but this right here, this is different. When a villager activates a building, when it bumps into a building that can be activated, it advances the building's time by 0.5 seconds, but soldiers move slower as a downfall. So what that means, click start here, click start, and I got to hover your thing over there for half a second, right, before I let go, is that the Shaman King is for a magic build. See right this here? Every 3 seconds it gives them 10 gold, but because of this, every time one of these guys bumps into that, they actually can activate this building and speed it up by 0.5 seconds, so it'll make his money faster. So if you want to go like, this is not in the demo, this is new, but they've made it now, so if you like, I want to do a magic build. If you want to do a magic build, you play as the Shaman King, because your regular villagers will actually be able to improve your economy, hitting your automatic buildings. That was not a thing in the demo. That's new. I like that. That's interesting. So now it's not just like deciding what build you want to do, it's what build you want to do with what deck. This is new as well. Totem, 300 gold. Every 12 seconds, faster than that because these guys will be hitting it, speeding up by 0.5 seconds after they hit it. Attacks trained within 3 tiles with Spirit Magic. I'm not sure what Spirit Magic is. Magic area 1 tile, so it should be like a 3x3. So it'll hit 1 tile, hit the ones around it. Gain 2 gold for each tile train attack. So both does damage and gives economy. So this is both offense, hitting and destroying my tiles into theirs, or neutral tiles or his. It also gives money, so let's kind of pay attention watch, see what you do over there. Every 12 seconds. I want to see you activate. So faster 12 seconds. Unless we're not within your range. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was interesting. That was interesting. I didn't see a projectile move over there. It just kind of like magically activated on the tiles. Yeah, right there. And it's just like, it's like absorbing those tiles, bringing it to you, and making you money at the same time. Honestly, that seems really good. That seems very, very good. Also, you have, oh, this is, sometimes you kind of just get screwed over by RNG. It's this, he spawned with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free villagers. I got 2. He got 1. So this guy's gonna get first place almost certainly this round, just by the fact that he got 5 free villagers, which is insane. That's an insane number of villagers to get free at the start. And this was like this in demo 2, where sometimes you kind of like get forced into second place instead of first place because they just got gifted like the greatest RNG in the world. And it's really hard to come back against it. I will spend the 200 gold to get myself 2 more rerolls. Went from 6 up to 8 now. And second place is fine because we still get a half a victory star for doing that. So unless somebody snuck past me to push me to a third. No, we got second place there, but yeah, basically it's a free win. That could be like Goblin getting 5 free villagers and probably like still gotten that. But second place is still a win because the developer knows sometimes you get screwed by RNG, right? Now I have to choose again. What build am I going for? I forgot. We going for an on-hit economy. Haven't chosen my offense yet. I could pick the barracks just to show you the swordsman. You get 5 swordsmen. Swordsmen, when attack repeatedly, cannot activate the buildings, just kind of like the bowman can't activate the buildings. I can also show you the one way. It costs 200 gold. I can rotate the direction it's pointing. It pushes villagers past into one square in a specified direction. I'll get that to show you guys that. You know what? I will take the Pioneer's Hut. It's also an outpost. Starts in my hand. Top of my deck or whatever. It gives me 3 villagers for 200 gold instead of, just 2 like normal buildings. So it's not bad. It's not like most of our power card, but I'll take it for now. This current build, you can put your thing down first. Give me some dudes. Click start. Click start. I gotta hover there a second. Developer, please fix it so that when I don't have to like hover my mouse over something. Like I click, as soon as my finger releases the click, I should be able to move my mouse cursor away. I shouldn't have to like click on those things and then wait for a second, then move it away. That's just not how gamers play games on PC. It's not most. Frontier shop. Give me that money, baby. What are you down over here? Now, this is actually a good spawn for us because he's here. When he puts down his totem, it'll mostly be bothering them or them. So spawn, if you ever watch me play Risk or TRL.io or OpenFront.io, you'll be familiar with the importance of like your spawn points. And you have like a good spawn, bad spawn, terrible spawn, god spawn, all those things. This is a good spawn because the guy who's got the biggest threat towards us, he's pretty far away. So his, should I say about 500 gold for the swordsman? I will. Actually, yeah. You see his totem there? It's not going to be hitting my tiles at all. It'll be hitting this guy's, which is good for me. He'll still make money off it, but it means it won't be constantly bothering my tiles. It'll just be his guys bouncing. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm saving for the barracks. I'm going to put the barracks over, I don't know, here. And these guys, they're swords and they have swords. Watch, and they hit again. They're kind of like the, you know how the monks want to hit a building and hit again? These guys want to hit a tile that's not mine, neutral or enemy, hit it and then circle back and hit it again, rather than just like doing the standard ping pong DVD bouncing effect, right? DVD logo bouncing effect. I don't know what it is about the DVD bouncing logo thing, but I check games that pop up on Steam all the time, and in the last month I've seen at least 3 or 4 different games that are focused on the concept of a DVD logo bouncing. Like I saw like a roguelike one, I saw an incremental one, like here's a DVD logo, bounce, 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 wait to see that corner, hits a corner, special effect. If the games have been like better, I would have made videos on them actually. But they were kind of like meh games. Maybe a better one pop in the future. I think based on this game and the fact that people are making games about DVD logos, there's something that human beings we just enjoy. I'm talking like an alien. There's something we enjoy about just seeing things like we bounce here and then bounce here and then bounce here and then bounce here. Do we hit the corner? Do we hit the enemy building? There's just something like inherently entertaining apparently about that. I mean, like look at the game I'm playing in front of our eyes, right? I've made like 30 plus episodes on this, didn't I? Right? So clearly there's something about it that's engaging. Give me more. No. Quickly give me those extra rerolls. You burn through them quick later on. How are we doing here? I think the swordsman helped us a lot. And first place, fantastic. Love that. Gain a full victory point for that. So that plus the half before gives us 1.5. Let's grab a bell. It costs 300 gold. Whenever somebody bumps into it or something else activates it, it will activate one building within 2 tiles. So basically, there's multiple ways to activate. Villager bumps it, activates. A bell sends out a sonic shockwave and hits another bell, also counts as activating the bell. So basically just triggers it, right? What do we want now? Let's get a bomb. Good to have a bomb. Never know if you got a bad layout. A bomb can save that. I'm not really going for an automatic anything in this build, so let's not go for the crystal. Let's show you the fishing boat. Its economy. 300 gold on hits or activation. It gets 6 gold. Plus 1 gold for every 3 sea tiles within the surrounding 2 tiles. So basically, put it near water, it gets more than 6 gold. And it has to be placed next to water. Let's get you. Go ahead and start over here. Slap down my pioneer's hut. Starting real close to you. Sometimes your spawn point will be like further in the... Like this is his quadrant, he's farther back. This is my quadrant, I'm pushed farther forward. It's kind of RNG like that. My chest has, I think it was like 100 gold in it. Frontier shop. Honk you down. Not sure where the picture had like a little smiley face in the corner of it, but whatever. Get some money over there from you. The flag, the blue flag above it means it's an outpost thing. I can show you the fishing boat later once we get near the water, a good spot in the water. Give me a let's get the bell over here. I don't want to hit that regular house. If I put it here, I won't hit here. I mean, fine. We'll put it here. It will every time it gets hit, it puts a little sonic shockwave out. Another house over here. Within its certain range, it might hit here and give me another 10 gold, hit here, another 7 gold. It does unfortunately like to hit buildings that aren't possible to be activated, so some of its shots will get wasted on that. So there is a strategy to like don't put buildings within its range. I'm trying not to put a house here or a house here because if it hits them, it's just a wasted shot. I want to put economy near it if I can. You have a lot of dudes. You got this thing bothering me over here. I need more guys to put pressure on the board over here. Let's not put my buildings over here. I want my buildings more towards the back line, that way it's less likely to get them destroyed. See, you just shot that 4 times in a row completely wasted. Then you put some tea houses around it, so it's more likely to actually hit economy rather than wasting that. That's just a regular outpost. It doesn't give me any eco for getting hit. It loves hitting that building. It loves it. Tea house over... Oh, income came in. Tea house here, more likely you'd actually make me some money. So you definitely, when you're using a bell build, where you put your buildings is important. What's this? This is new. Sacred Totem, 800 gold. Automatic every 12 seconds. Same time as the other one. Attacks terrain within 5 tiles with spirit magic of 2 tiles. So that should be what? 5x5? 2 gold for each tile terrain attack. I'll tell you what, the Shaman Keems, it seems like a very strong build. Seems very strong. Getting the monastery would be good for me. Also, if you get things improve range, you can make the bell hit like a larger range. Those monks to help me out a little bit here. I'm having the problem I'm doing too much pressure over on you guys. What I need my guys doing over here is sometimes it's actually better for you to be a bit stronger and push my tiles back a bit more so my guys spend less time bouncing here and more time like bouncing here and defending base. There's such things as guys being like too weak. All right, I can put the fishing boat over here. It's actually a really good spot. There's a lot of water around it. I'll put it right there. We hit it and we gained 12 gold. I just saw for hitting that. It's really nice. Now, to be fair, there's only one side of it exposed. It'd be better if like this side was clear here so I could get hit on that side too. I'm actually going to do a bomb right there to clear up another side of it, so it'll get hit. It'll make a bit less money, but it'll get hit way more. The 5x5 from this Shaman thing is going to be devastating. The Shaman build, it's quite good. Shaman seems very strong, or at least these things are, yeah, Shaman's gonna be a devastating force to deal with. Maybe the goblins are easy, but this guy's gonna be a proper challenge. He might downfall that guy and get a bunch of that land. To be fair, I'm kind of helping him a little bit. I think we're kind of beating him for the moment. But T-House, you took my territory. Give me that back. Those things are devastating. I need something that destroys those, otherwise we're gonna have a tough time. Give me some more rerolls in the last few seconds here. I think it's pretty close. We might just barely got him beat. First place, I should beat him by a decent amount. That's good, but those totems, I need to be aware of those. Those are strong, at least on that Shaman King build. If this does well, if this first episode does well, I'd like to do a series on this again, showing all the new stuff and doing new builds. Questions, do you guys still want to watch? Because we already did like a year ago, did like 30 episodes, right? Hopefully you guys still want to see more of it. There's all kinds of new stuff here. Okay, right here, this tells me, when selecting cards, unique cards from other castles will appear, which means that makes me understand that there are cards that are specific to certain castles, like that totem card, which I do want, but I don't really have anything automated to speed it up, so I don't really need it per se. Also, give me spoilers for other castles, which I don't want to do yet. When selecting cards, there's low chance for an emblem to appear. I'd rather have immediate gratification. Gain a copy of your card from your deck. Anything I want to copy? I'm not opposed to copying a monastery. It's only a green, but it's actually probably one of the best cards in the game for on-hit economy, which we currently have. So I'm not opposed to making a copy. Oh, it just picks them by random. I thought I could choose which one I wanted. I guess I can re-roll until I get it. At least now we know how that emblem works. What do I want to copy here? So if you want to copy a card, you also need to have a bunch of re-rolls to make sure you can roll the one you want to copy, but there we go. So we copied that monastery, got another one of those. Maybe we can show off the fortress here. It costs 500 gold, it's various 30, so it has 50 hit points instead of 10. Free place on appearance enclosed surroundings 3 spaces within walls, excluding your territory. I still... Basically, it like blocks off their area. I don't fully understand it, but blocks off their area. Let's get a barber, 200 gold on activation. Accelerate the activated villager by 50% for 15 seconds, and they can only get a max speed of 600% for like multiple stacks of hitting multiple speed boosting things. How are we doing? We're in top right. You're in bottom left. That's good for me. This is a good spawn for me. We like this spawn. That's fortunate. Got to hover over a split second. Developer, please fix that ASAP. There we go. I was actually surprised that this, like, I didn't see the game release right away because I don't check my, I don't always check my email every day. Some days I miss it. I didn't see my Steam wishlist let me know. Viewer commented saying it's live. It is. Check my email. Oh yeah, it is. I thought this game would have like a way better launch than it did. I thought we'd like see just tons and tons of sales, tons and tons of positive reviews, because my first video got 250,000 views on it, and some of the ones after that got like 10, 20, 30, 40,000 views on it. So like people know the game exists. People bookmarked the game. Let's put this over here. But it's actually had like kind of like a slow launch. Hopefully it speeds up here. I think the reason for that is probably twofold. One, the developer, the demo they gave was incredibly generous. In fact, the demo, honestly, my recommendation to the developer would be the current demo that's available out right now, you need to limit it. People can play that demo and experience like 90% of the game, which for a lot of people is enough for them to be like, yeah, I'm good. I played the demo for 20 hours. I've had my fun. Like, if you played a game for 20 hours, like, you realistically should have just like bought the game at that rate, right? But that's not how people think. People think, yeah, sure, if you let me play the entire game for free, I will. That's kind of what they do. So it's very rare for a game developer to, I need this to go here. It'd be nice. I need them to hit that. It's very rare for a developer to like, there's a reason most of demos are like half an hour long and don't give you like 20 hours of gameplay. Let's put this barracks. I want to hit that. Come on, give me that. So I can get, yeah, give me that economy spot there. There's a reason most developers don't give you 20 hours of gameplay, because they know that most people at that point would be like, all right, I'll play most of the game for free. I don't need to buy it. And that's kind of what happened here. So that's a big part of it. And also the other factor is when I played the game and got them, like, I got some eyes on the game, because I checked on YouTube. I really thought this game was going to take off and a lot of creators were going to cover it. I was the only, this is very strange. I was the only creator who got any meaningful amount of views in the game. All the other creators were like, yeah, like 1,000, 2,000 views, kind of it. At least from what I could find, like, I kind of searched up by, like, the name of the game. I don't know how the game flew in the radar so much, even though I got, like, some... Normally, when I make a video that gets, like, 250,000 views, immediately everybody else is copying the game. Immediately, but somehow that one flew under the radar, I guess. More house over here. Every other game I've gotten good views on is like, oh, Crops got good some view? Boom, everybody's copying it. Oh, you know, let's just go through the list of the other game I had that got good views. Like, Domination. I was the one who kind of put Domination on the map. I guess one person had played it and got, like, 20,000 views before I covered it, but I was the one who, like, I put it on the map and got, like, that view's got, like, 1 million views by now, something like that. It's just, I'm not trying to brag, I'm just trying to, like, explain what's going on with, like, my expectations of, like, how games should perform based on the amount of views I got on them. You know, Domination, I put it on the map with a couple 100,000 views. I really pushed up, like, 1 million views on a video. And that game was done better. This game's had, like, really slow start, and so I have it. What's the disconnect? I'm trying to explain the disconnect here. Why is there also if this thing we can rotate it? I think you also press R while hovering it. Shift? No. Shift. Well, yeah. And I can like point these guys to like pressure red. And that guy, when these guys come back up, if they go near it, they'll go right back down. But like, yeah, like the game isn't. I mean, hopefully it'll turn around, but the game's not getting a super ton of views on not a ton of like, not a lot of people are like buying the game on Steam yet. I think the reason is nobody knows. That's like to stop rambling so much there on that thought there. Sorry, if you knew the channel, I ramble sometimes. It's because nobody knows. one thing I noticed about the developer is they didn't really market it. They didn't really aggressively market it. I think maybe they saw that the game got a bunch of exposure last year, and they kind of figured that'd be enough. But between that and the fact they kind of like let people play most of the game in the demo, maybe not. Let's give that water there so my guys can go out better. And so it's mostly just a marketing issue because the game's good. People like playing it. It's just the developer, I think they're kind of new to development or new-ish to making games, and they kind of stumbled onto greatness earlier than they're probably expecting to. And get some more rerolls for that. And they didn't really, like, they didn't even email me saying, hey, like most developers, even developers I've never even talked to, like every day I've got like 10 developers emailing me, hey, you want to play my game? Please do it right when the Steam is about to release it so the Steam algorithm will promote it more. I didn't hear a word from this guy. I don't think he marketed it at all, which is why it's not, you know, I've seen developers do that. They're like, here's a game, and they just don't tell anybody about it. And of course, you don't market it, nobody knows it exists, right? So I'm here to market on their behalf. Get some people playing this game. Not sponsored, but if I get 250,000 of views on a game, I want to, you know, I feel like I deserve to help the developer out a little bit, right? Let's get the pyramid. It's very expensive. I mean, I can't even afford to put it down, can I? It's too expensive. Who knows? Maybe my economy improves. Siege Stronghold costs 300 golds, and you get 5 siege soldiers. The way the siege, they're like battering rams. They attack a nearby building with battering ram. They get a 10% chance of just randomly destroying every building they bump. They can't activate anything they hit. We'll take them. If I hover over a bit better. Building projectiles. That combo thing that I care about right now. Throw down. What's that even combo with? The bell. I don't think I want to do a bell build. Give me a tower. Plunk down the Pioneer's hut. Start. And get going. Now, right now, we have 3.5 stars. Even if I get first place and earn a full victory star, you can't go from 3.5 up to 4.5. You would go from 3.5 up to 4. Give me a monastery over, give me the monastery first over here. And the reason for that is, in order to get the red heart, you need to get a full, that's just how the game works. So, if you, it doesn't matter if you have 3.5 stars or 3 stars, you just need to get to the 4, once you have 4 full complete stars, then you're allowed the opportunity to get the 5th red star, the first red star, the 5th star in total, in one go. You get it, I think, right? I put the bell over here. That's a great economy for now. A little bit of tea house around it is in the area as well. Do you hit there? I think you do. I would like to be able to like click the building or like right click the building and have like the area of it hits popping up. I'm giving feedback as I'm playing the game here, and you know, the hope that the developer might, you know, hear it just in case. I guess I'm in the Discord. I could talk to him directly, but it's more fun just to like talk into the wind and be like, oh, who knows what happens. I don't like to try and I like to give suggestions in videos, but I don't like to try and push it too hard, because sometimes a lot of times developers know better than I do as far as like what's going to work well. Red's over there. If I were to do a one-way like this, I could potentially just downfall you and then have all that territory for myself and then destroy the one-way afterwards. The tea house over here, more money flowing. Downfall them, boys. Downfall them. Get some more guys on the board would be nice. My maintenance cost is through the absolute roof. Bring me able to downfall you. You've got a little speed boost. I can stop you from bothering me too much, though. Okay, your thing here is to not attack anybody, nor is that one. This one might be able to reach there a little bit, but not a ton. Can I get this down in time? Plunk you down over here? Yeah. And these guys, there we go. They'll go put some pressure. They'll go put some pressure. There we go. If I could destroy that speed boost thing that they have, that'd be great. My swordsman in there. Do some damage on these guys. I'm going to end up like most of my guys down here, which means they're not hitting my economy a whole lot. But I think it'll be worth it to have this guy eventually just kind of gone, right? Another house over here. And nope, money's coming in. My upkeep's through the roof. Blue's actually kind of holding red back pretty decently right here with their little magic thing. And maybe some archers. Another house down here, because why not? Get the pressure on this guy. There we go. We get him real weak. Getting him real weak over there. All those guys are going... Here's the thing. Most of those guys are like popping back into here, so they're actually doing a good job like pushing these tiles back. If I can just get the occasional... If I had an archer, this thing would be gone already. I mean, even this is pretty okay. Because I still have a lot more tiles, right? We're spending a lot of time over here. Put a tea house in here. If I put my economy in your neck of the woods, you're going to destroy that building, aren't you? I built too close to the sun. Here's a problem. Like, once we destroyed his territory over here, all these guys are respawning over here. Oh, no, bro. Just, oh, when a villager bumps another kingdom's building, the building hit points decreases by 1. Yeah, we know. Like that tutorial, he destroyed his building. Apartments, 13 villagers. Unfortunately, we didn't kill him fast. If he's put down a villager that has 13, apartment has 13 villagers. So that's going to be a lot more pressure coming back our way. Now, if they spend more time over here, and allow me time to clear through here, that could be okay. Luckily, blue, you guys are stalling here, and we're stalling here pretty well. Put a tea house. You guys love it over there. Maybe some money there. I can put a tower here. Like, I mean, 13 villagers is a lot. He's kind of winning the fight against us over here right now. I wasn't able to destroy him fast. I needed archers or a tower nearby. Another arrow thing would be decent. Keep you guys in there longer. Let's roll over here. Yes, yeah. I know. I've definitely used that already. Why you tell me this? Oh, because it's like a new level? Put a house over, I don't know, here. Siege stronghold. Get out there, boys. If I may build something too close, my siege stronghold guys will bump it and destroy it. Got a tower over there. I don't think we can beat him now. He's got too many guys. No downfall for you. Downfalls are honestly pretty hard to get in this game. Even the goblins holding back a downfall. 440 upkeep is crazy. My economy is not balanced. But I think we're going to get first here. It'll be fine. We took a bunch of your territory. And surprisingly held you off pretty well. A lot better than I thought. Because your totems were poorly placed. Dominated that one. Strategy was good. It should be a full star, but because it's on the 4th star, you can never get a half star into this one. Now we need first place to get a full star. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, lose me a full heart. Every once in a while you get a big chance. There's a low chance of getting it, but you get it. You have a chance. It's called big chance. You get 8 different choices to pick from. You get one of them. Honestly, we take the monks for economy. I'll show you the new stuff later. I'll take the archers just to have them. Maybe a long wall will do me some good. 50 hit points. It extends 4 tiles, so it's 5 by 1 in length. Begin. And give me more dudes. 3 extra. Yeah, you're down there. Ooh. I feel like, if you look at this layout here, also give me another house so I have the money here. He only has 1 tile to access through there, and only, like, I guess 2 to access through here. He has 3 tiles to access on you, but he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles of access towards me. Let's put down, I haven't really shown the barber yet. Let's put that down. When they bump into this, see how that guy's going faster now? They get a little speed boost. They speed up for, I guess, 50% faster for 15 seconds with this particular speed adjusting thing. Give me another frontier shot for money. So that could help them, like, bounce more things as effectively what that does. But because he's got only 3 that way and 6 this way, his guys, on average, will pressure me more than that guy. And he'll pressure, him a bit more than him. Give me a tea house for economy right now. And this guy also has more points of access on me than he does on him by a little bit. So I should be getting pressure more by them. I'm not sure it's better to do this fishing boat on the side where it has more water but it only gets hit from 2 sides. Or here where it can get hit on 3 sides but gives a bit less money. It'll get hit more often having 3 sides that it can get hit on, but it'll make a bit less money. Over here, it'll only get a bit more money, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, what the math, is the math mathin'? Is that math mathin'? The bell, I forgot I had you. I could put you down here, he might destroy it. What's this? Clay idol. Automatic, every 32 seconds, turn farmland within 1 tiles into cabins. Within 1 tile into cabins. Oh, that's what these little things are called. They're cabins. That's just going to generate up to 8 free villagers for him? That's stupid strong. Siege stronghold? I need you guys to go down there and destroy that. And this thing's going to make it harder to do because every 12 seconds or faster because they're bumping it. It's going to suck those tiles away. That is tough. That is tough. I need my dojo. I gotta destroy that. I gotta destroy that. That's devastating. Oh, look. My guys are, every time they shoot one of those like beams in the air, that's a 10% chance of instant destroying that structure. Need to get lucky and get that destroyed before he gets too many more cabins. That's so strong. That is, the Shaman King is crazy. It is interesting the way they're doing the campaign. Normally, in a game, when you're introducing, like, here's this new building type, you play as it. What he's doing here, I could build a fortress I could try the fortress to block him off. Well, the developer's doing it differently so far. He's like, okay, here's this new thing. The enemy plays as it first. I'm not sure I feel about that. I feel like it'd be more hype to be the guy playing as the Shaman King first, rather than being the guy facing against the Shaman King first, right? Maybe not. I don't know. What's this weird little square thing going on? What's over there? I saw it over there too. I don't know what's happening there. I need to buy more comics. So I've seen these weird little like square things in the empty tiles. Maybe it's just like part of like the visual background of this map. Might be. I think it is actually. Wasn't paying attention, but I think my siege guys destroyed that wall over there. If I had to guess, more economy. And we're doing pretty well at, I mean, he's got so many villagers for free. That's so strong. It's only 300 golds. I guess every 32 seconds, both these guys activating it faster. That's crazy good. And good placement for that to help protect it a lot. Archers, get in there and shoot it a bit, please. Problem is, this guy over here is not pushing me back enough yet. So my guys are busy attacking over here rather than focusing. It's here. That's what's it called? Totem? It's doing great work for them over there. Shaman King not to be trifled with. Now, if I can downfall you, I don't know if those things have a 10% chance of destroying effect. They can instant destroy the default building there. Stuttermore. Get my monastery in over here. Can we get an instant downfall of the siege things, anybody? Maybe eventually? I mean, we're throwing so many. Surely, eventually, one of these instantly downfalls something. I don't think we can instant downfall that, but if they bump it, still takes some damage. This guy is wrecking this guy. Not surprised. And he's got like 8 extra villagers from that. It's crazy. He's going to downfall his guy before I downfall mine. It's a race to downfall, and he's winning. 10% chance to destroy. I've launched like 20 of these. Insta-tap something for me, please. Uh-oh, they're doing the thing where the guys are getting like pushed back from other territories, and so they're now bouncing back to here and defending this. But hey, there we go. We got one. Finally, 10% chance paid off. Now, if I could just get rid of this, that'd be great. He's pushing to my territory over here. I might need to do a little wall here. Rotate that. If I get the money, I can block off a good chunk of this, if I can get control of that tile, or I can do it over here. And, oh, I forgot that, it doesn't go, the cabins, it doesn't block the cabins. Alright, we took out, hey, we won the race, took out ours before you took out yours. Love that. That'll be a lot of tiles over there. This is also like the winning round. I think I'll do one more campaign level after this for this video. Nice long video here. If you guys want to see more, I can do a series. If not, we'll make sure we make the video plenty long for those that did want to see it, right? Get out my territory, dude. Put a house over here and get some more. It's pretty close. Downfalling that guy was fantastic for us, though. Real good. I could bomb. Never mind. And that should be the win, right? Beautiful. Shaman King. I like it a lot. Can't wait to actually play as it. New Temple of the Sun. Base income 10. Yep, we've unlocked the Temple of the Sun, which means now I can play as it. Well, let's do that. If it lets me. Can I do that? If I go to my collection... Oh, click off that. If I go in here, can I, like, select that? Now I can play as it. Looks like there'll be 7 different colors. 7 different nations. That's a lot. A lot of building types. A lot to look forward to. Let's go back in. Now we'll play as them. The Forge King of the Crags. Alright, got the totem. We know how good this thing is if placed right, so let's get that. Let's get the coat of arms. Costs 100 gold. On appearance, discard your hand. It's a way to, like, you know, swap your cards if you want to get different cards, right? And you gain +1 rerolls. It's also a way to get more rerolls. There's only 1 time per round you can do that. We want automatic economy, not on-hit economy. Or you could do a mixed economy because your guys could bump the automatic ones and on-hit ones, so I guess either works, but I think we roll here. It really wants me to do on-hit economy. Roll again. There we go. Clock store. Give it to me. Try to get the ultimate magic build cooking over here. Or at least dabble in it. If I get like the true ultimate magic build, probably gets its own video, right? If you guys want to see, start. I said start. Gotta hover your mouse over there for like a half second longer than I would like to. Hope the developer fixes that soon. It's not a great feature. That you have to like click and then sit it there for a second for it to actually register it. That's not how it should work. That's what we call not like non-responsive inputs or like sluggish inputs. You want things to be like to work normally. Like you click thing and it just instantly does it. Now like you click thing and a second later it'll work if you keep the mouse hovered there. So hopefully they get that fixed up. On the first, when you're doing any like fights like in the PvP, you have 4 hearts in the game. the first level is so short, you usually just want to like slam down buildings. Generally speaking, you just want to slam down buildings, get as many guys on board as you can. Don't worry about anything else. So what are you up to? What are you? The Forge King of the Crags. Basic income 11, but only 3 guys. So you have 1 less guy, but 1 more income. At the start of the match, add Super Bomb to your deck. Also, you have unique cards. Super Bomb is just a bomb that can be placed anywhere on the map, even outside of your territory. It's good for blowing stuff up. All right. And what is this? Was Blacksmith on activation? Get 2 gold plus 1 gold for every 33% speed of the activated villager. So if the villager is going at 100% speed, it's just 1 extra gold. If the villager is going at like 300 speed, it's like 3 extra gold. So Blacksmith rewards villagers that are moving quickly, which currently doesn't. They're all going normal speed, so it doesn't give a ton of money. What is this? Stonemason, 200 gold. Engineer ×1. Okay, this new like unit type. Engineers pave the farmland they pass over with cobblestones, but their movement speed is slow. I was wondering where this came from, which means engineers do not trigger. They don't combo well with the blacksmith. They have slow movement speeds, so they get less money hitting that. These are the engineers' new unit type. They look a little bit different than the other circles, a little bit smooshy on the bottom. They're putting cobblestone on the ground. What's cobblestone do? Probably make them move faster, right? Cobblestone, unaffected by occupation effects. Villagers and cobblestones have plus 33% movement speed. Turns into farmland after taking 1 attack. So it takes 2 attacks to take... That's honestly, regardless of the movement speed, the fact that it like protects your tiles from a hit is actually 2 hits to turn tiles really good. That's really good. Great defensive thing. For every 33%. So by default, they have 100% speed. So by default, they get 3 gold plus, because 100 divided by 33 is 3, right? And it changed. So it's 5 gold. And because if they're coming from a cobbled tile, it becomes 6 gold per hit, right? Except the engineers are slower, so they give less. Yeah, they'll 6 there, but the engineer would give less. And this engineer is holding like a spade. Oh, wait. All of their units look squishy on the bottom because of this the city thing they have, and the engineer is the one holding the shovel. Gotcha, or spade, whatever. Now we get it. Let's get this over here. My guys. Yep. I don't have the funny hats. I kind of assumed by picking this temple here, my guys would have the funny hats by default, but they don't. They still look like this. I'm not sure if that's how it should be. I feel like if I'm using this, my guys should have the funny hats, because, you know, we're the Shaman King build, my guys should have the Shaman King hat, right? Just giving, like, feedback. Give me that extra reroll. I got 5 now. Now I get the totem. Not like you probably plays in the first round, but he's gonna be a tough one. And now, now this time we only have 1 god. We have a minion. So it's another name for like a regular deck. Rebel Army before minion. It's a Castle of Heroes. It's a normal deck. It's a normal opponent, standard opponent, nothing special about them. The default one. Goblin is like the nerfed regular opponent. Another house over here. And I feel like this guy's gonna be a tough opponent. That seems strong. But we do have the Shaman King, so maybe it could work pretty well for us. Alright, it's first place, full victory point. Crystal, we want all the automatic stuff. Now we could try for the big tree build here. It turns 1 farmland within 8 squares into forests, but his farmlands are kind of protected. I'm not sure if they'll even work on them. Also need to get my economy going. Get the crystal. Roll this. Another totem? Yes, because you work with the crystal, and you are economy. You're both offense and economy, which is fantastic. Another totem. Fantastic luck, although that's tempting. Give me this. How much gold in the chest? 100 gold, okay. Start it up. Put down a house over here. So early on, why not put economy right away? Having more guys early on, in a way, bolsters your economy because you gather these, getting a bunch of the free neutral tiles early is actually great for your economy, rather than, letting your opponent get, the 100 extra gold away from you, right? Also, it gives you more room to build. If you are, also, I like the visuals of the walls here. The developers, they've definitely done some stuff to, make a lot of improvements since the demo. It's good. They've been toiling away. See house here for a bit of economy. What do you have over here? Magic Tower, 200 gold. Every 8 seconds. Also, it's 30 has more hit points. It attacks a surrounding area, so around itself, with the magic centered on itself. Magic area 2. So it hits a 5x5 around itself, because it hits here, 1, 2, I think, is how it works. So, it's 5x5 around itself. Totem. Probably want you kind of near the middle-ish, I'd say, right? Maybe here. Then you every 12 seconds or faster, because my guys will like hit it and make it go quicker, right? I could have re-rolled to get the clock store, but I want to save my re-roll. 7's not a lot, they go real quick. Every time they hit it, saves half a second. Love it. It does feel weird to be playing the Shaman King, but not have the Shaman King hats. Maybe the Shaman King hats are like a cosmetic I unlock later on for myself. And once I have them unlocked, I can then, anytime I run my Shaman King build, I can put them on and have it like visually make sense, right? I believe in the totem. Give me some value totems. 2 of them. I can put them on my edges there to protect myself. Although I gotta watch out for them like getting destroyed and all that is an issue. There we go, yep. Yep. Also, getting something that improves my magic area, an upgrade that improves my magic area would be very profitable for me. Clock store won't pay for itself in time. Crystals will make these activate sooner though. Now it's every 9.6 seconds. Boosted by, does that affect you? No, still 0.5. Soldier speed slower, so I don't really want archers or swordsmen or anything like that. No soldier types. Give me another reroll for the future. And game 1 around. Somebody's honking their horn many times. Very annoying. I get why they're doing it. They're like pulling up, hey, come out, I'm ready to pick you up. Like, I get it, but like, you realize like every house in an 8-house radius can hear it too, right? It's annoying. Give me a little house over here. My little things are doing work, controlling this area for me. Their range is 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So they've got that area kind of just locked down over there. Controlling that section for me. Definitely improving their range would be good, and improving their area, so I can improve their range so they can go farther on their attacks, where they like which tile they hit in the center and get the ones around it. Then also improve their magic area, so like instead of hitting a 3x3, they hit a 5x5 or more. Put you over here. I haven't been paying attention to see when they hit these tiles. Does it have to hit the tile with the cobblestone on it twice to clear it up? I'm not sure. Second place, I'm surprised, off by 1. So we gain a half a victory star for that. None of this. Siege Tower. It combos, because it's automatic, right? Automatic every 15 seconds. Move to farmland within 2 squares and attack 1 land within 2 squares. So 10% chance of destroying the building. So it's a mobile siege unit. If my guys happen to hit it, it'll make it go faster. If I get crystals, it'll make it go faster. That could be useful. It like runs around their territory of their own accord and does things. Do I want more building projectiles? +1 building projectiles. I don't know if that affects this. Attacks terrain within 3 tiles with spirit magic. I'm going to assume it doesn't affect that, but just to confirm it, I will get the armory. Ooh, rare chance. Guaranteed to get a rare card here. Lighthouse building range, improve the totem. Oh yeah, it would have said combo if it worked with the totem, but it didn't say combo, so it doesn't work with the totem. So you can tell if it works with it or not. So we know the armory does not work with the totem. It will improve my default thing's ability to shoot arrows to defend itself, though. Do you use spirit magic to defend yourself? Just regular arrows. Better go than that. Go ahead and start over here. Put a house like so. We have. Okay, so regular enemy there. He's got a blacksmith over there for economy. You're over here. What do you call it? The Forge King of the Crags. Forging. So your thing's forging. You're the blacksmith. So this is the magic build. This is like the blacksmith forging build. Gotcha. The economy. Blue's going to pressure me. We're pretty close here. It's a small map. Maps get bigger as you get further into the run. More units on the board. We do like having more units on the board because they, boost everything. So we want lots of villagers and lots of automatic stuff. That's what we want. Or honestly, monks would be good too here. I feel like this is going to be a very versatile, like, castle here. Kingdom? Need more eco. If I could start with my clock, that'd be great. Fine, I'll use a reroll to get it. Or 2, I guess I can use this to get it. There we go. There we are, thank you. Is that so much to ask? This guy's having a rough time over there. Alright, clock store. I'm going to put you here, because I don't want you getting destroyed by this guy if he pushes my way too much. And then every time it hits that, it goes... I mean, a half-second improvement on every hit's kind of a lot for a clock store. That's kind of a ton. You guys will hit that more, right? There we go. Another house, so I have more dudes to, like, hit what little economy I have and apply more pressure. It's still a fairly early round, so... Don't need, like... I mean, it is, like, the 3rd round. We had a bit of time to go, but still, like, the first few rounds are usually pretty, spam units kind of thing. More dudes. We're pressuring blue pretty well. And this guy's as well. They're probably going to get downfalled. And when they get downfalled, they're going to give a ton of land to you, but I'll get some of it. Do I tea house? I mean, just to filter my thing, right? I wonder if the totem damages buildings or not. Stay alive, Goblin. I need you to hold him back. Totem, get you in range of... Just, go here. Let's see if you damage buildings or not. It's kind of hard to, frankly, tell. Get real close. Keep an eye on it. I want to see you. Do I see the hit points go down? It kind of looked like it did some damage to that building. Kind of hard to tell. TLS over... put the armor just in case, but I don't think it... I think we already saw it doesn't do it. Come on. I'm watching. It does! It does! It does! It does! It does definitely damage buildings, which is actually really great. And also, you know, does make sense, right? Hurts the tile. Why would it not hurt the building? Crystal makes you go every 9.6 seconds. And you destroy that. That'll be, you know, 2 less villagers for them. Lovely. You're doing surprisingly well because you got some soldiers helping you out there. That's very nice for you. Very good indeed. Another totem over here. Maybe I can, like... I assume it damages his, like, regular castle too, right? So, put him near an enemy's castle and just slowly, you know, because that's such a large area effect, do damage to it. First place, second place. First place. Take that, Forge King of the Crags. CG the Shaman King strikes again. The game, I know we're not losing much, but once you get the PvP mode, it does get harder. I imagine farther in the campaign gets harder too. Guaranteed legendary card seems like a good option to take. Hospital would go very well with the Forge King build. It costs 2,000 gold, but it doubles villager speed, which works great because Forge King is apparently like a speed-based build. Pot of duplication. I could duplicate something. I could duplicate a clock store because I just don't simply have enough. I need more. So we get the pot of duplication. Big chance. This is a good spot to re-roll to get good things here. You could also maybe go for like a... Because the whole thing of you is that you do better with time-based things, right? So if I got a big ranch, costs 500 gold, and automatically every 20 seconds it moves to farmland within 4 squares, and occupies farmland within 2 squares. It moves 4 tiles away, and like a 5x5 it conquers, because it's the big ranch, it's a big cow to a small cow. It can be blocked by other buildings and terrains, block it off, but the thing about it is, like, once it gets into enemy's terrain and my guys can't reach it to bounce it, then it goes at normal speed and it's a bunch of crystals. I could get the lighthouse to give my shaman buildings more range. Might be strong. But half the issue in them is just like attack rate. But yeah, I feel like we get that. I was tempted to reroll for oh, give me another one? Great. Give my shaman's insane range. I think we'll get a good build here. Probably not the most overpowered build on it yet. Still learning about it. Should be a good build. Also over here. Alright, where's the threat? The threat's over there, that's good for me. If you downfall them or them, then we just split the land, so I'm not worried about that. And if you have anything strong, it'll bother them more than me. Well, I mean, if you push him back, then his guys pressure me more, so it's kind of like a even kind of thing. Give me another house, you say? This guy only has like 1, 2 tiles that reach me, one here, so he won't pressure me a lot unless do I even have a bomb blown open? I don't think I do. Tea house. Here, blue will pressure me a lot. Red won't reach me at all unless he goes through blue or through black, so that's good. You do be moving fast, though. I love this. I love the engineer just running around and putting cobblestone and everything. I can't wait to play as them. Well, I am having fun with these guys. Crystal, I don't need you yet. House, more economy. I could do with a re-roll here, so go ahead and re-roll that and get a re-roll while getting new cards. Clock store, give me some money. And for this particular building, you are on hit economy, sort of. You're both. Oh, could have duplicated that. Forgot about the pot of duplication. We can wait then. Totem, whatever you were to bother... once I get the range on you, that'll attack his building too, so I'll be fine. I mean, as long as it doesn't get destroyed in the meantime, give me more dudes. Hit it so it, like, attacks faster. Destroy that land. Tea house for the money. So this, honestly, this actually works really well for a mixed economy. You want to favor picking clock stores and whatnot, but it works really well for on-hit economy. That's you're doing both regular ones and clock stores, or all. So it's either or. You can do either just automatic economy or automatic economy plus on-hit economy, because these guys, they'll hit both. Another totem. I see your thing over there. What if I were to put another one there? That might get destroyed because they like bump it a bunch of times, but I can always play it again. So I want to like keep this guy pressured. I'm going to reroll here. Need something better to put down. Like the lighthouse to give me some range. No, give me another house. Just more guys running around. Red's doing very well. His spawn point, I think, is honestly just better. See how his castle is so far away from that castle and so far away from that castle? Whereas my castle is like a bit closer to yours and I can't really reach you very well. He's just in a better position to gain land. Siege Tower, though, if I put you here, every time you move, you have a chance of destroying something. Only 10% chance. You do activate kind of slow. I need a crystal out. Speed you up a bit. These things are going to get destroyed because I put them too close. That's on me. Crystal to make my economy go faster. I need more clock stores, really, is what I need. I need to roll for clock stores would be good. More clock stores, please. I need this guy to destroy stuff. Tea house. Why not? I mean, will pay for itself in time. I don't know. At the end of the day, we're holding our own. If we get second place, that still gives me a half a star. It's okay. Give me a lighthouse for some range, because why not? Not that will do a whole lot of value for us. That's going to get destroyed. Probably some time, maybe. Gonna downfall something with that shot? No. It's got crazy range on that shot, though. I don't want to use any rules here, but I'm going to. More totems. There's more affordable. I can put you farther away where you're a little bit safer. Now I got the range on you. Armory does nothing yet. Just want to get out of my hand. Yeah, look at how well he's defending his tiles. Yeah, the fact he got hit his tiles twice is really strong for him. Very strong. That got destroyed over there. How did that get destroyed? Because you shot an attack on it that got the 10% lucky hit and destroyed it. To destroy something of yours over there is kind of nice. Lighthouse doing nothing for. I got greedy putting the shamans so close to him, hoping they'd do some pressure. I need to stop greeding to downfall. Somebody's got to. Their build's competent. This right here also is attacking the tiles they're sitting on, right? Another shaman. Put some pressure on him. 1,000 place that again, pricey. Red's doing very well. He had a better spawn point by a lot. That's why he beats me by just 5, though. His spawn point is fantastic, though. Way better than mine. Spawn point matters a lot. Select a Wonder Time. This just gives me 10 more villagers, and I gain 1 victory point for every non-soldier villager, which is all of them currently. I'll take that, sure. Having more villagers helps my build a lot. I need economy. I need to roll for economy here. Dice, you combo the Siege Tower. It's not bad. That's a legendary card. I don't have the economy to finance it, though. But every time it gets hit or activated by a bell or something, 10% chance of getting victory point, which is nice, but I need economy. My economy is terrible. Tall Tower does work with the lighthouses and armory, but I need money. I will take the apartment. It gives me 13 guys for 800 gold. It's very good. This is where you reroll to get your money, right? Stable combos of the Siege Tower. All buildings, the mobile buildings, move again when they're moved. I need clock stores specifically. I need you to give them to me. What's this? Shaman's Dwelling, 500 gold. It just gives me 2 shamans. Oh, maybe that's why I don't have the cosmetic for, like, the shaman hat, because the shamans are these? Well, why do the NPC have, like, the little guys? Oh, with the hats. When the shaman attacks, their magic also attacks surrounding tiles. So they're a villager. They're an offensive villager, so they're like a soldier type that moves a bit slower because the penalty for my kingdom. That attacks in a 3x3. I mean, we just gotta try it. We gotta try it, although my economy is in... The economy is in shambles. We start... Give me a house over here. Once I got the money, they'll attack in a 3x3. They will move at 75% speed, because I do expect them to be considered a soldier type, but... That does seem good, but I do need to get my money flowing before I worry too much about getting them out. More dudes. I mean, wait. Maybe that... Oh, wait. That icon right there might just mean that that is a card that is unique to the shaman building. They might not actually look like that when I bring them out. It's a roll for economy, though. Tea house. I need you. Make me money. Same with this tea house over here. And more dudes. How much money's in here? 35 left? I feel like demolishing your treasure chest if you want to go and should not use up one of your demolishes. Is that just me? Another house over here. My roll to ever start with my clock store. At the start of any round would be nice. So I need more than one. Tea house here. Need to duplicate it. If I play these, I can duplicate you finally. It'd be nice. Might need to do that. Don't have the economy for it right now. Unless I'm very patient. Or speed up a little bit. Siege Tower. Go wreak havoc. Destroy their stuff. Every time my guys hit it, it speeds up its cooldown a little bit. Which is only useful when it's in my territory. Can't hit if it's inside their territory, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get this lighthouse over here. Gives you more range to hit things whenever you move. me greeting to duplicate this clock store might cause me to lose this round, but we have hearts to spare, and it's worth it to get a second clock store because the game is just not giving me any. So I'll make one. Alright, finally, auto duplication time, give me a second clock store. There we go. Now we have 2 clock stores, which is increase our odds of having a good start to our rounds of getting the clock store down, because that's going to be a good source of economy, because, well, my villagers can activate it quicker and quicker, right? And another one, finally. RG is a factor in the game. Man, some of those guys' units are zooming, bro, zooming over. Look at him. Bro's flying when he hits that tavern, because it gives 100%. It gives him double speed for 4 seconds on top of the speed boost from the cobblestone, right? Or plus 100%, I guess. I don't even want to keep breaking my stuff. Give me territory over here. If I grab stuff from you, you'll just take it back quickly. This guy's not going to be defending his stuff anywhere near as well. And another totem, grab that blue territory. Trying to improve my placement here a little bit. He's got a caravan running in my territory. Does this thing not go into enemy territory? Oh, it says move to farmland within 4 squares. But it can't move on top of the cobble because it's technically not farmland right now until it gets hit once. Honestly, that's a great way to stop an enemy thing from moving to your territory a lot. Apartment, though. Let's get in there and do some damage and also, like, improve the cooldown of this every time they hit them. It's the main thing of these guys, is they improve the cooldown. I do want to try that new carb and do, like, cost 500. Give me another reroll for the future. Got 8 now. Good. I wanted to try you. I don't think I have time to really do it. Need more money. How did that thing just gain a bunch of health all of a sudden? You must place something down. Put down a quarry or something? Yeah. And we get 2nd place. That's because we were trying to, like, get that card duplicated. Still getting half a star there. Rare chance. I don't think I want the big ranch right now. The condominium gives me 20 villagers. Is a clock store a rare card? I think it's green, right? Yeah, it's green. Alright, I'll take the condominium. 20 villagers for 1,300 gold. If I have the money, it's great. I'll look at that later. I don't need to. Alright, I'm low on rerolls, so I'm going to take another coat of arms. They're really low on rerolls. A crystal, finally, take it. Something towards my build. The whole point of this is to play as, like, the automatic crystals and stuff, but you do need to actually get them. Tea house, there. Having a flag to reroll and increase the odds of getting my clock store early would probably be nice. Big map here, because we're getting towards later on in the run. More time in the round as well. I see you. I love watching. The engineers are so fun watching, sliding around all slow, put a cobblestone down. I'm supposed to be having fun with these guys right now, but I'm being teased by these guys. Which is why I think it's weird to, like, hey, here's this new thing, but you're not playing as it, you're watching it, right? I guess, like, the developer's thinking is, like, you need to conquer it. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. You need to conquer it before you can play as it. So I kind of get the logic, but it's kind of like, I'm supposed to be enjoying playing the new thing, but I've already seen it before, so it's not new. And then I'm seeing you as a new thing. It feels like I should play as it first before I see it first, and the campaign would make more sense, but it's probably not that big of a deal one way or another. Alright, get the crystal down, just have it down. Hopefully draw the clock store soon. No? Fine, I'll roll. A few precious rolls. Didn't get it. Use this to roll again. Finally got one. Like, pulling teeth to get the whole thing that, like, is the entire point of this build. Is automatic stuff. We'll have to run this, kingdom back again another time in the future if you guys want to see a series in the game again. If enough of you do. And we'll have get like a proper, like, yeah, 3-4 clock stores, everything's going right, lots of crystals. See what it looks like when it's going well. The RNG's favoring us. There we go, that's another one, good. Another clock store, lovely. So every 2.4 seconds, sooner if my guys bump them a bunch. Keep my money flowing. We got 2 of those ambles. They're called blacksmiths, and these are called stonemasons. Another crystal. Make my automatic stuff go faster. So it's a nice even split map. You've got this right here and here. You're kind of pulling your own weight. Unless they have something giving them extra victory points, which is a thing. Oh, I got a roll here, don't I? Need more rolls. Tea house for money. Tea house for money. Might be totem time. Nice about totems is they work very well from, like, behind a wall. I could put you right here. And also I can observe to see, like, do you work on the cobblestone? I'd like to know. Are you a cobblestone? I mean, okay, it did hit over here. So it damages the cobblestone first. Okay. Yeah, so it does take away the cobblestone. What's interesting is it feels like it's hitting... I guess it, like... Yeah, there's something weird there. Let's put one over here. Where, like, if any of the 9 tiles has a cobblestone... No, it will... No, okay, never mind. It works. It hits the cobblestone one here and then clear these ones out. Okay, I get it. I think it works like the way you expect it to. Give me more range on those guys so they can get a bit farther in there. More houses to bounce things and let my shaman dudes... If I put them back here, they could get, like, my guys could go in here and bounce a bunch of times on them, get more hits on them, but let you do some work over there. Let's do another totem to bother you. Put you back so my guys can hit it better. I do want to try the shaman's dwelling. See what you guys are about. I want you in here. It's money, though. Yes, bother him, bother him. Alright, shaman's dwelling. Put you over here. Wait, it had an area of effect around it. Why? So they come out with twigs. They're not wearing the hat, so this doesn't mean what they're going to look like. That just means that it's from the shaman. It's unique to the shaman kingdom. They come out with twigs. I feel like if you're using the shaman kingdom, you guys should just have the hat on by default, but it's a cosmetic I must need to unlock or something. Let's re-roll over here. So I want to see that. I want to see the guys at twigs go hit something. Be great. Siege tower can hang out over here. I think it's probably safer. I want to see you hits. You hits. I see you hits, and there's a splash effect. But since this is already all cleared and it hit right there, it only did the one tile. Okay, so it doesn't work the way I thought it would. The way I thought it was going to work, I thought the tile it hits would get hit around it. No, it's the tile you're standing on. Yeah. I mean, it's still not bad. Is it worth 500 for just 2 of them? I don't know. Lighthouse for more range. Lighthouse for more range. What are you doing over here, dude? Go attack them. Also, the thing about this, when it hits a tile and leaves, it, like, leaves it empty. The range is doing great things for me. This thing was hidden all the way over there. Also, you can put your name and play the game so you pop up here. I think it could be for right. Armory for more projectiles doesn't affect you guys. It'll affect you, though. It'll affect that guy, so do that. I mean, at the very least, we're keeping some of the cobble off of here so they don't move as fast over here, so they get back to the front line slower. Is useful for me. It's kind of neck-and-neck battle over here. Get this apartment over here. More guys to hit these, make them go faster, more guys pressure. I need more crystals so you guys attack faster, those things. Doing well, though. Oh, he's got the decoy. 300 gold. Very sturdy, has 50 hit points. Every 25 seconds, automatically moves to farmland within the surrounding 5 squares, recovers 5 hit points. So it heals a lot. And gains money when we get attacked. And prioritize a target for projectiles, which means this guy, when he's within range of that guy, will always have to attack them. But he wasn't in range that time, apparently, which is great. Because he moved far away. Do my things improve your movement range? Farm with 8 squares? Does this affect the range that you can, like, move? You're about to get destroyed, though. Doing decently here, pushing back into your territory a little bit. Got some guys in there bouncing around. It's good. Oh, you got bombs! What? Bomb, dudes. Bomber barracks, 300 gold. Gives you 4 bombardiers. When a bombardier attacks, is the R sound there? Bombardier. There's a 26% chance to also attack adjacent tiles. Of where he's standing, like the shaman, or like on the tile that they hit. Let's watch. Let's watch. Okay, so he works the way I thought the shaman worked. The bombs, the tile they hit explodes around the tile that's hit. The shamans hit around them. First place, though. Great. Finishes up that star. And now I need a full one. You can't do a half star into that one. Now I need to get first place to win here. Second, third, or fourth, we lose a full heart. Final battle's finally begun. Yep. Again, that says it every time. Training center, I can train them to become either swordsman, archer, or monks. Honestly, turning my guys into monks is not a terrible idea. This movement speed's a bit slower, but it's probably worth it for double tapping buildings, which is great with this. Yeah, monks are probably really strong on the shaman build, right? Aren't we called, like, shaman monks or something? Temple of the Sun, maybe not. Too expensive. I need clocks. Oh, rare chance. Only have so many rolls, man. Magic Bell is automatic, but material storage. When buildings activate, recovers 1 hit points. That's pretty important late in the run. I'll take it, although I want that Magic Bell. More building range. Totem. Sure, why not? Ooh, mushrooms. Look at this. Oh, love this. Love seeing new stuff. Love seeing new stuff. So you're over there. Ooh, that's not good for me. It's a bad spawn for me. I don't have a bomb to blow that open, which means if you downfall, you get all of that land. That's so good for you. Were you orange before? Did your color change? Okay, this could be a tough one for us. Let's see if we can do it. If not, we do have lives to spare for now. And you're not going to be you won't be easy to downfall. I could put shamans down here to give them tons of range, maybe. You, if I switch you do a sword. Icon right there shows spear, monk, So you don't do the bombardier shamans and the special ones, but I can put you down. Give me a training center. Voice crack. Grown man, by the way. So I have monks. Well, when they hit it for 10 seconds anyways. And then I want to put probably a clock store here and a clock store here. I'll do a tea house over here. Not quite. Only has 3 sides to get hit on. Not fully efficient, but I want this thing to be surrounded by stuff. I should have put you here and then put economy all around it. Actually, you should have been like here and economy all around it. Would have been better, but make it work. Coat of arms for reroll. I could reroll right now. It'll be good. In fact, use a demolish because save that space for something else. Tea house is welcome. I just need this thing going. Didn't spawn the spot I want it. Put down a crystal for here should be safe. I'm gonna roll. Need my clock stores. Hates giving my clock stores early this run. Clock store over here. No, not there. Crap. I mean, that'll work fine. Actually, that'll work better for the moment. I can put another clock store here and then something there. It's about the same, really. There's another clock store. Put a house over here. More units that hit things, right? That finally broke. Put a tea house there when it gets done. This guy's doing devastating things over here. I need you to defend yourself better. That tower is a little closer to me than I like. These are kind of like the boxes from that last thing. Hit him a few times, they disappear. Tea house. Here, we need money. I think I re-roll here. This is the play. Again, you can get demolished. Oops. Okay, there. That's weird. Weird animation. Give me a house here. Oh no, he's got a sprint sign pointing right at me. Rotatable. On activation, the activated villager accelerates by 100% for 1.25 seconds and dashes in the specified direction at me. They attack immediately after the dash. They'll attack repeatedly, so they're going to be pressuring me a lot. I need to destroy that. Luckily, it's close-ish to my territory. Oh, you've got a quarry giving it 10 more hit points. I need a siege to destroy that, or just you have to get hit a bunch of times, really. Your arrows, you got arrows shooting me. Oof, this is tough. This is tough. Second, third, or fourth, we just lose a full heart. Getting first place here, we've been screwed by RNG. You've got free estate over here, and I've got this guy dashing into me. Now, we can possibly recover from this dash, but it is tough. Also, he's doing it right where my economy's at. It's hurting my economy as well. The siege tower, if he gets lucky, could crack it down, save for the siege tower. Then again, these guys are forced to hit my economy a bit more over there, maybe. Actually, give myself more building range. Right here. When we hit this, if I give more range, this will start hitting those tiles, actually, yeah. My base, given more range, will now start shooting over here. So that's actually pretty helpful right there, just to push them back a bit. So I guys bump this. Another armory to get more protection. So we have to finally give me a clock store. Go over here. It doesn't get destroyed by those guys attacking me. Need to roll here. Material storage, there we go. Put that, glad I got that. Now every time I bump something, it heals 1 hit point, so we can try and keep this thing from dying over there. Give me a tea house over here. Makes it harder for them to bump in farther, right? Get you out of my face. That's just building it. Oh, give me a crystal over here so we can activate more. Making me work for it over here. Tea house over here so you can't, you have a hard time bumping in so much. Now I can heal. It's not so bad. Or bumping my thing, make them trigger money faster. This shaman thing can go... maybe not in range of that attack. Maybe here. And, chill with that. Lighthouse for more range on everything would be good. So, yeah, this thing can shoot a lot farther. Need to eventually shoot that down would be great. I could use that being gone. Give me a totem over here to maybe do some damage over here, make him destroy some of this. Hopefully not you, but destroy some of his buildings would be nice. Armory to make my main building shoot more projectiles when hit so I can get blue off my case a bit better. Man, blue one arrowing his guys my way is tough stuff to deal with. Lighthouse for more range. I need something like give me more magic area be good. Yeah, my main building's doing some work now. Getting blue off my case a little bit. Enough of your attitude, blue. It's a tough one. RNG has screwed us, plus him pointing that my way instead of that way. Shaman's dwelling. Why does it have an area around it? I don't understand. When I put it down, does it automatically... When the shaman attacks, the magical attacks surrounding tiles, I guess it also just like by default attacks around it, or when I place them down, they're going to attack? I don't fully understand that. Siege tower, I need you to destroy stuff. You got some range on you. The range is crazy. I need this destroyed, but it's got so much hit points from that quarry. I need another one of these guys to pressure. I feel like putting them down there's a mistake. Should have focused them over here, but their range is so big anyways. They just stop destroying my tea house, please. My guys hit it. Oh man, that one dash sign is bodying me. brutal devastation. And we've got this sucking up arrow shots over here is not the best for me. I'm getting bullied by blue. I'm getting bullied by blue exclusively. Like, forget these guys. Blue alone is just, like, wrecking me in the 1v1. I need, I needed a way to destroy this way sooner. Yeah, something I remember from the demo is somebody putting a one-way aiming at you really early in a round is devastating if you don't have a way to destroy it quickly, and I don't. I need my siege tower to just get lucky, 10% chance, shoot it. Come on, guys. Shaman's dwelling down again. Trying to stay alive. Yeah, I wish the Shamans aren't actually very good. It's 500 gold, only 2 of them, and they only do it around the tile they're on. If they acted like... We got wrecked. If they acted like the bomb guys, they'd actually be really good. Like the bombardiers, the tile they hit, around the tile they hit is the 3x3. Is the center of the 3x3. Let's get rid of a default house. But, my guys, it's only the thing... Tavern, maybe? Roll? But the Shamans, it's just like around themselves. They basically really just hit the 1. Unless they happen to like bounce deep in territory or something, so... Maybe a spring helps them? I don't know. I'm not impressed. I feel like the Shamans kind of suck. Maybe some barracks. Give me some offense. Armory, get my base... I mean, yeah, the armory would help my main thing. Get a tower would be nice, actually. Golden Cow? What do you combo with? I only have 2 crystals. My guys won't actually hit you that much because it'll be in enemy territory. Basically, it's the best version of the cow. It splits into 2, it moves in, it occupies tiles, and you... Not in this build roll. Transfer. I don't really want a rare right now. I guess you need a legendary during a rare. I gain another villager for each of the villagers I have. I don't have the money to finance that. Honestly, a decoy would be great because blue is going for a tower build, so a decoy to eat those tower shots and make money at the same time would be great. Please be better spawn points. Alright, this is better. If you get downfall, it goes to blue and not to you. I'm fighting... Yeah, I feel like our spawn point's kind of decent here. I feel like we're fighting kind of like evenly at the moment. Yeah, house over here. You've got... he only has like 2 tiles reaching to... 3 tiles reaching towards me from orange over there. I swear you had a different color earlier. Another house. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like way more. Yeah, so you pressure blue more than me. Over here, I've got like 1, 2, 3 pressuring the 2 of you, so I feel like it's a pretty good spawn point. Coat of arms to re-roll. Just plunk it over here, I guess. And then just get rid of it, why not? Don't even early totem. Give me a house over here. I need to roll for some economy. If you'd be so kind to give me any economy anywhere. Be appreciated. Roll again, I guess. A clock store, finally. The game is allergic to giving me a clock store in the first, like, 4 hands I get. Finally, economy. Got 5 minutes here. Seems like it might be winnable. Blues, also blue, if he does the arrow thing, it's not going to be towards me. Look how, like, we're like a minute into this round. He's not pointing a blue arrow at anybody right now. You lucky individuals. The blue arrow getting pointed is tough stuff. Material storage early just because it's cheap to put down. Get it in there. It'll take a bit longer to get this cleared out, but whatever. Anything else for economy would be wonderful. Come on. Money? Good. It's almost better for me if these guys get control of this. So I bounce my economy. Like, sometimes spreading out early is actually a disadvantage. You want to be like, have less tiles out here, because these guys are bouncing around making no money. But like, if I'm boxed in this tiny little square, we're just like getting economy like crazy. Sometimes expanding out too quickly, too fast is like a disservice. Also, I didn't get any witches' houses offered to me to buy at all ever in the entire run. I got a crystal hidden back there, just because I wanted to clear space. Time to put down a totem to try and... I don't know. You've got so many guys that move so fast. I put a totem here, you could easily like overwhelm it and take it down. I don't feel like it's a good position for me. Of course, blue one-ways towards me. Did the developer code it so it's just like scripted to always go towards me? Because he could have done here, he could have done here, but instead he does it towards me. It might have been coded that way. It's possible. I want my other clocks, so I also want the barracks down. This is tough, this is tough. The build is not as strong as I'd like it to be. If you guys just come from down there, do your thing, you'll eventually get to the front line. Just wanted to get stuff built down here out of the way, right? Do I do a decoy? I don't really need it yet. Your towers aren't really near me. Roll for my clock store. I guess some tea houses will have to do. There it is, finally. Took you long enough to get here. We're holding our own for now, but I'm worried about what blue's going to do to us over here. To be fair, I did say if they clear this out, it does help me. And they're pointing this way and not towards my building, so it's actually kind of fine. Red might destroy it from behind. Clock store over here. Yeah, if blue clears this out, my guys just bounce back to hit my money faster, so that's actually going to help my economy. So in the short term, that's... economy-wise, that's good for us. Gets me making my money faster here. And once I have more money, I can put down more stuff. Economy. These guys are buns. As long as it's only hitting the magic area around where they're standing, buns. For 500 just for 2, and they barely attack any better than a regular unit, trash. Like a single swordsman is better than a single one of those guys. Training center for monks might be useful around there. Watchtower for range. Give me the coat of arms over here, and then demolish it. If I click too fast, there's a little bug there. Maybe the apartment first before I get the shamans out. Just get tons of dudes out first before I worry about the shamans, right? Get my economy really cooking and lots of dudes to like hit the totems to make them go faster. So I don't have much in the way of crystals to automate it, so it's going to be on hit, making it go, better. Then get these things faster. There is a bit of a cooldown. Like you can't have like 2 guys hit them simultaneously. There's like a split-second cooldown, so there's only... I think there's like a limit to... I mean, they're hitting pretty quick. Siege Tower, probably not going to do a lot of good for us over here. Might be Totem Time, actually. Just control this area. Give me a crystal. I think I've got the healing thing down. Give me the armory for, when I get range on you, right? Need a roll here. Kind of getting down to it. Lighthouse for a bit of range. Need longer rounds. I need better offense or something. I don't know what to do. I need my like a witch's tower. I can do a totem over here. It's got some decent range. Maybe there. My shaman's cooking. They go every 7.68 seconds faster with the hits. Watchtower to give them more range. Come on, push it back. Red's doing pretty well. Decoy. Don't feel like you need that because your guys aren't near me. Lighthouse for more range, so I can go really far. Yeah, look how far my regular base is attacking now. The fact I can hit your things twice is strong. You're a strong opponent. My range is looking good when we hit this, though. We're going real far there. That thing's about to die. Would be good to get that destroyed. There we go. You're no longer forced into my direction. I can put a decoy here just to kind of like make money if it happens to get in range anytime soon. Red's doing really well, though, because he's pushing so hard into blue. This territory's so well defended. Give me a totem here to bother him some more. Come on, it's... you give me another 30 seconds, I think we'd be good here, but... Yeah, it's real close. Come on, boys. I need blue to aim their arrow at, not me. So close. Yeah, I mean, I just needed another, like, 30 seconds or a minute. My build is taking longer to cook up than I needed to, which means I need more economy. My economy's not scaling fast enough. Get rid of... I mean, that card's junk, as far as I can tell, unless I'm missing something. Maybe it needs, like, a support effect on it. If I have, like, the thing that improves my magic area of attack, then the Shaman Kings probably get good, right? Armory would actually help my, having my base do more attacking, right? Barrack makes my soldiers... I only have 5 soldiers. Automatic, you would improve my economy. I mean, we do need economy, yeah. Activate 3 buildings in 4 space is pretty good. +2 building effect area. That combos with... it would say combo if it affected my things, so it doesn't affect any of my things right now. A super bomb could theoretically save my life in one of these. A wall also could do a lot of good for us, because I can shoot over the wall and stop them coming in, but... Super bomb. In case, like, there's some terrain hazard. Like in this case, I could use a super bomb here, because right now he's only going to attack me. But if I put a super bomb here, then he's going to go bother blue. Which could be good or bad. I'm not sure if that's actually good or bad for me. We will see. I only have 2 hearts left. So technically if I lose this one, I have 1 more chance. Where's my economy, please? Economy. I'm going to put my magic bell here. So I want these around it to be economy. TS can go here. Orange is in a good spot. Blue's in a good spot. This guy's going to get bodied over there. Orange is in a good spot because, well, he's got a strong build and... I mean, I won't be able to downfall what's-his-face. I won't be able to downfall you most likely, so blue's in the best spot. They're going to get all that territory, right? Orange is in a good spot to, like, sabotage me, not to really get first place. Blue might get first here. Get a crystal to make my clock store activate a bit faster. We got a tower there. All these mushrooms in my way, slowing me down. The mushrooms are really slowing me from getting much early money here. That's a problem. That's bad mushroom spawn RNG for me. T-House here for a bit more money. I need to roll again. I mean, you only cost 100 to place down. Just put you down. Now I'm going to need to roll. I got so few rerolls is a problem too. I could put a training center. I don't want the training center to get hit by the magic bell in the middle. But I can put it over here. Get some monks to like double tap some things. The house can go over here. Got to roll again. I can put a decoy down. This is every time when attacked. So I can put you down here because he's got an army of dudes coming at me. I can make some money off of this. They're gonna hit that a lot, right? Although you might have projectiles over there. I need more money. The nice thing about him pressuring me a lot over here, let's put this decoy over here, is that I'm going to be boxed in to hit my economy better. So the mushrooms actually might help my economy go faster because I'm not like moving out as much, right? I got less money from the neutral land, but my guys are going to stay around and bump my money situation more. Yeah. Look at that thing making me money. Look at it making me money. There we go. Crystal over here so I get more money coming in. My little yellow thing behind it goes away when I put a building there, but I still get credit for that tile. Unless I just demolish a building, don't hit it back in time. I don't need the armor yet. Reroll. We have so few rerolls left. Tea house can go here. And the tea house can go here. And I think do I super bomb so you guys can attack each other? I think I do. I think I super bomb here. Maybe I shouldn't have cleared. I've given orange access to you, but I need your guys to leave me alone. So I need coat of arms. No, a house over here. Just have more guys, right? Clock store finally over here. Another house over. Oh boy, you're just gonna try and destroy me, aren't you? Over here. Blues bother me a lot over here. Coat of arms to reroll. We can just clear that out. House somewhere over here. Let's get some pressure. Blue. Oh, it's coded to go towards me. It has to be. It has to be coded to go towards me. I'm not gonna have room to build anything. They're destroying my stuff. It looks at things. Armory, magic bell. There's the magic bell. Now my economy. Oh, now I've got the range on it, so it's gonna go. I think it just has big range. To help though, I need somewhere to build. Here's a problem. Sometimes you end up with nowhere to build anything. Guys, if you could like attack out and give me room to build, that blue arrow is screwing me over. I've got so much money that I can't build. Just give me one spot to build. I'm gonna have to destroy something. I'll destroy this default house, put this condominium in its place. Now I've got more guys, because my money's going crazy. I just can't build anywhere, because I'm too under attack. Because you had nowhere to go but attack me. You've got so many guys as well. Now we can build out a bit. Give me a barracks. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're building. Give me a lighthouse for range on my base to help protect myself. Give me an armory to shoot out. But yeah, give me that free gap. Freeing that gap from attack outwards has helped me a lot. There we go. Maybe a totem over in your area of business. Helps me out. Armory so my main base can shoot better. It's gonna be a long. I don't know if we can push back in time is the thing. Pushing back in time is gonna be the real challenge. This thing screwed me a lot. That arrow, that one-way arrow is doing damage to me over and over again. More range. I want to reroll here to put my totem down somewhere. My totem over here. Get you attacking. Give me another reroll because we're so desperately low on them. Come on, boys. Another totem over here for more pressure. Just gotta believe. Blue's doing well. Blue and red are about even here. Let's save for the apartments. The siege tower won't, frankly, do much. Let's be real. Shamans are doing work. You're getting pushed back. Blue's doing well. We're clawing this back a little bit. Shamans are doing absolute work for us, though. They're really clearing out armory to make my main base shoot more projectiles if things are in the distance, which they are. I really wish if I like right-clicked it or something, it would like show me the range that it's attacking. If I bomb this, that gives me a few more tiles. Everything adds up. You would be nice if I can save 2,000 gold. You just give me a bunch more victory points just putting you down. Don't know if I get that much money in time. We're clawing it back. Blue. Here's the problem. It's the stupid goblin. The stupid goblin's giving all his land up to blue, and I'm trying to fight that. I'm breaking even here. It's so close. We're not gonna get 2,000 time. Give me some houses to maybe grab some more, a few more tiles. Maybe blow this up and I can grab a bit of that. It's so close. And we did it! Just barely, even with like the less than ideal. He had the best spawn point. That one right there. We did it. And that is the victory. You'll love to see it. Back to the title screen. And we've unlocked the Mountain Forge. The one we just played against. I guess start the Super Bomb. Nice. And that's probably a good spot to wrap up this video. I've been recording for well over 2 hours, and we can equip that. If you guys, oh, almost clicked the wrong thing there. And Divine Queen is next, if you guys want to see that. And we can play against the Divine Queen as the Mountain Forge. It starts with a Stonemason. Wait, it starts the Bomber Barracks. Oh, no, oh, these are just like its new... Oh, spoilers. Spoilers. We'll play as them. No. I'm trying to select them. Play as them, spoiling all the new cards. Well, now you guys see them. And, yeah, that's where we'll wrap up. And this video does well enough on views and retention and whatnot. I'll come back with another one. And whether or not we edit them, we'll just see based on, like... as we get further through these campaigns, like the early ones we needed to edit because, I mean, free win, right? Relatively easy win, for the most part. Once we get down here, maybe we can just do them unedited, because I think the game's pretty fun to watch unedited, but editing the first video or 2 or 3 here, we'll see. If there's a series at all. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. And I've got plenty more videos you can watch too, like this one right here. See you next time.